All right, welcome, folks, to the continuation of Quest for the Frozen Flame. I hope there is not an echo in the audio. I'm not. My headphones got ripped last week, so I apologize if that is an issue. I do want to know. Chat should complain if there is an audio issue. So I know, because I need to know whether to prioritize fixing this. But we have a couple of replacement players for this block. People, due to real life scheduling and stuff, have moved to other campaigns, and some people have moved into this one. So we're just going to do a refresher. Just going to say, super quick who you are and what your character is, and basic info about your class and at this time. So I'm gonna call on Ernest here. Oh, jeez. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
So hello everyone. I am Craig, and I am playing Ernest Nansen, Professor Ernest Nansen, the late Professor Ernest Nansen at this point, who is a ghost intelligence-based rogue who specializes in staying away from people and shooting them with a bow in their in good places that he scopes out beforehand. He's like, that's a good place to hit him. In the face. The face is always a good place.
Okay, and next is Malachi is gonna take a break from the is gonna go back, return to the where the Broken Tusk following is. That's one of our players who is now in another campaign. And next is Aethelric.
Hello, my name is Anthony, and I am playing Aethelric. He is a gnome sorcerer, a phoenix bloodline sorcerer, and he likes lighting things on fire. Because flame is both damaging but rejuvenating. And he's just happy to be here. He's just happy to be anywhere. He's just happy.
And then Aila Moonsong.
Hello, my name is Harp, and I am playing Aila Moonsong. She is a cleric of the Cosmic Caravan, so basically worshiper of travel, the stars, the night. She's a fate domain cleric with a free archetype into druid. She's got a little plant owl familiar named Atira.
Okay. Oh, I meant to ask you. Remind me, does Atira go with her when she's scouting?
I think Atira is usually is gonna be kind of just out and about for now. But yeah, she'll usually, I think, stay out of, especially like when fights are happening.
Oh, okay.
I would be commanding her to stay out of the way.
She flies at a minimum safe distance.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And then we have welcome our new characters. We have Knight Sergeant Dorn.
Hey everyone, my name's Eric, and I'm playing Knight Sergeant Dorn, who is a new character this campaign, joining from the Deserter Crusader faction that the Broken Tusks have sheltered with previously. He's a champion with a Cavalier dedication, and just a almost archetypical knight. It's my first time playing this class, not my first time playing Pathfinder, but we'll see how it all shakes up, because I was kind of really just cobbling this together on a whim, and anytime I try to make a character, I feel like I'm just assembling a tower of Jenga blocks. So we'll see if this one actually stands tall and has some structure to it. But hopefully we'll actually have a pretty good mobile tank character in this, and from an actual character perspective, as someone looking to actually somewhat redeem themselves after deserting a very, very holy cause and find a new purpose in shepherding the Broken Tusks onto their promised land and eventual safety. Fingers crossed, at least.
The scouts are a bit separated off from the ex-Crusader camp that the Broken Tusk following is now taking shelter with. So we're gonna see him meet the party in a sec. I meant to ask you. Oh, I didn't catch that. This is your. Have you GM'd Pathfinder? Or
Oh yes, I've GM.
Okay, so it's
I played
the first
as well.
time
It was my
playing.
first time playing the class.
Got it. Got
And
it.
the magic class as well. That's kind of a new one. So
Cool. And then our last new addition, Bobo.
Yes. So my name is Matt. My character is Bobo. Bobo is an awakened mouse barbarian. He's animal instinct, deer, which is why his picture's got those little antlers on there. This is him in battle mode. He looks very different otherwise. He's very cute when he's not murderously rageful.
This is his angry face.
Yes. That is his rage face.
Did you make this picture, or did you find it? Oh, I don't. You don't have to. I just wanted to know. Just tell me whether it's an original creation of yours.
It is an AI generated picture.
Oh, okay.
So I take no credit.
I just thought that was really. I didn't know that there's gonna be a mouse picture with a deer horns out there. It's. I love the idea, the concept. Okay, and you were. Did Knight Sergeant Dorn know you were in his saddlebag?
No, Bobo just found a place that was comfortable after he's one of the foragers for the following. So he found a place to take a nap after a long day of foraging, and he's going to wake up wherever they end up.
All right, as Losir, our kineticist, and Malachi the fighter head back to the Broken Tusks, you know...
Maybe for convenience sake, they could be escorting our new friend back to the following.
But then they'd be going to the following in that direction.
Yeah, but he's on our. But that's what we said we were going. He was going the Burning Mammoth guy.
Oh, the new guy. Oh, this
Yeah.
guy. I've misunderstood you. Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna get the guided tour. But he did tell you he had not actually the party had just apprehended some advanced scouts from the Burning Mammoths that the Broken Tusks have been trying to flee for the entire course of this AP. And this advanced scouting group, you were able to make one in exchange for giving you information, offered him protection, and he's accepted the deal. But he did tell you that they were trying to find a camp or a group of the Burning Mammoths out here in Lost Mammoth Valley that had stayed behind when his following went west to go after you guys in way early in the campaign. So he didn't really have specific directions for you. He had hoped
It did say south,
yeah, that's what he thought. Yeah.
so we'll still have to search for them, but at least we got general direction.
Okay. All right. You get a sighting of somebody on a horse approaching openly. There isn't much stealthing you can do with a horse, so what happens? You tell me.
So I guess I'm coming up on this scene here, the sort of kind of rocky, sort of mostly open, slightly forested kind of area.
Yeah, I believe the place we were in was mostly open.
Yeah. So I guess being able to get a kind of a clear sight line on the party and the leftovers, the wreckage of whatever battle has taken place here. I would, with a lance, raise it high in the air, and it doesn't have a standard attached, but still wave it from a distance to, get their attention from a ways off, as opposed to just sort of getting as close as I can without actually making any kind of a salutation. But approach slowly, but awaiting a response as opposed to trying to take them off guard.
I see. Wasn't he with the Crusaders?
Oh yes, I think I saw him. I'll wave a hand as well.
Hello. Hello. Hi. No.
I'll move the horse. Actually, around where the token is actually pretty much perfect. I'll move the horse up to that point and dismount, remove my helmet, and approach the three here. And from about maybe, look at this. We have a visual representation. We could perfect. From about here, I'll approach with a helmet on their arm and take a knee in front of them. Knight Sergeant Dorn, at your service.
Oh. Hi. I'm Aethelric. I think perhaps we have met in passing at the camp.
Briefly, yes.
Why are you here?
To make a very long story short, I found myself I was bedridden, almost. I feared for a long time I'd never walk again, which is why I didn't take such a back seat in any manners of my brothers or your own following. However, hearing the struggles that you face as a band scouts for the Broken Tusks, I felt a bit of a fervent desire to assist you, and by the grace of Yomene's light, I feel I've found my strength again. So, I've pledged this to your house leaders already, and I pledge it again to you here in front of you. I will shepherd you to your safety, your following, help you eliminate your enemies, and protect you with my life at all costs. And I'll stand up and extend a hand for a hearty old handshake.
Well, that sounds wonderful. Hi, and this very small hand comes to greet your fairly larger hand, because gnomes and humans, and usually the humans that wear large armor typically are very large as well. We welcome you, actually. It seems we have need of folks with large weapons, and words. You'd think, being the diplomatic kind, that I would have more words. Hi, welcome. Yes.
It's all right. Take a breath. We're all comrades here.
I'm realizing that the three of you are a physically unimpressive group, and it looks like Ernest can't really affect anything in the corporeal world.
I can now. I can. It just takes a thievery check, but the thievery check that I always succeed because of assurance.
Chat loves Bobo, by the way. We got some comments here. Fully on Team Bobo, says somebody.
I think Aila will probably, after the introductions to you, she's gonna introduce herself to your horse. And what's your horse's name?
That's Valorian. He's
Valorian. What?
Many.
A noble name.
Dire circumstances. A steadfast ally, if I could ask for one.
All right.
There's some treats in the saddlebag if you'd like to go past them.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll take you up on that.
I'm asking Bobo, is the saddlebag, is something about to happen?
Yeah. She's reaching in there.
I'm taking the apple that you were gnawing on.
Hey, what's the big idea? And he'll pop his head up.
Oh, hello.
What?
Who are you?
Who are you? Where are we?
Oh, is that Bobo? Hi, Bobo.
Hey,
I haven't talked to you in a while. It must have been since before I died. How are you doing? I'm not doing great, as you can see.
Yes, you're looking a little transparent. But it's okay. Not everybody has a good day every day. Today, Bobo went to sleep in the saddlebag and woke out over here, which is, I don't know if it's good or not, but we will find out soon, I assume.
It's certainly more dangerous than you were before. Not as secured.
Did Sergeant
Who are you
Dorn know
speaking
that
to?
Bobo was there?
No.
Who are you speaking to? Sorry.
It's me. You can hear? Can he hear me? Hello, hey guy, down here.
Oh, what?
Bobo will pull himself up out of the saddlebag and kind of drop down to the ground and walk over on 2 legs. He just looks like a mouse. He's not like anthropomorphic in any way. And we kind of lean up against your boot, like with one hand. So, what's going on, guys? What are we doing?
I think Isla is just delighted by the talking mouse still. Like, oh my god.
Excuse me.
Are you wearing like? What are you? Are you wearing clothes or anything like that?
He's got what looks to be 2 buttons on one on his front, one on his back, with like yarn that goes over his shoulders and under. And he's got a matchbook, or not matchbook, a matchbox on his back.
Okay.
With some straps on it. But
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, could someone who has not recently suffered significant blood loss confirm that this mouse is indeed speaking?
Allow me to explain. Sometimes druidic magic or natural magic causes a change to occur within an animal that brings them to a higher state of consciousness.
Higher consciousness, yeah.
One that is on level with humanoids. I actually met Bobo as we were fleeing from the burning mammoths on the other side of the avalanche, on the other side of the mountain range, and was very interested, obviously because of my academic pursuits and everything, and had a few conversations with him. But obviously, since I stopped focusing as much on that and started focusing more on the unfinished business I have as a ghost, I haven't exactly had the opportunity to converse with him, but he's a very, very good converser.
Yes, very good.
Kneel down as low as I can and offer him a finger to shake. Should have announced your presence. I would have packed more feed.
I got my own food, that's fine. But it's nice to meet you, Mr. Dorn. And his grip is strong. It's as strong as anybody that you shake hands with.
This is frightening.
Wow.
In a positive way, as you seem to be a friend.
Oh yeah, I'm part of the filing, man.
Well met, Mr. Bobo.
Just Bobo, no formalities needed.
I think that
Mr. Bobo was Bobo's dad.
What was I going to say?
Oh, I like this. I like this very much.
Well, while you're here, I suppose that accidental or no, it is a boon to have more within our group to aid us, especially since it looks like we're about to head south looking for a camp of burning mammoths.
Okay. Let's get him.
Well, I'm glad that you're on board.
Sure.
How many days ride away is it?
does he
Alright.
prefer to ride or just walk? What's his preferred?
Me?
Yeah, of Bobo.
Oh.
Bobo would probably, he'd look around. Aethelric is small, so he's kind of like, I don't want to slow guys down, but if somebody could carry me, that would probably make it faster for everybody.
We're gonna use the riding rules. We could. It's up to you guys. I will.
I already have.
Would Bobo really slow the horse down?
No.
It would take basically constant concentration for Ernest to carry you, so Ernest is out.
Yeah.
I think he could just be in the saddlebag and spend an action to dismount the saddlebag if that happens.
What?
Okay. That works
What?
for me.
What is? Okay, in metagaming here.
Uh-huh.
What is the base speed?
My base speed is 20. I also have a climb speed of 20.
So,
So I'm not that much slower than everybody else.
Pitch.
But
And
you saw he's tiny, is it?
yeah,
he's tiny, yes.
Yeah, I think.
But when he's raging, it becomes 30.
It's true, yes.
Yeah, so with you being tiny, that makes you 1 bulk, and because my horse is large, that counts as being light bulk to him. So, wouldn't even feel it.
All right.
All right, sounds good.
and he can climb down the horse.
Yes.
Climb up
Yeah.
and down.
Yes.
So if they're going to get on the road, Bobo will scamper up the horse's leg and over the barding and hop into the saddlebag.
All right.
Yes, we are.
Ernest will say, well, let's make sure that we're all healthy, and he seems to be mostly concerned with himself at this point.
Yeah.
He's saying everyone, but he's obviously the one, like there's bits of his ethereal self that is kind of floating weirdly and stuff, so yeah.
Okay. It's a particularly
Cool.
warm day. And you were in the midst of, I believe, reconnoitering this hex. Am I right? And
Yeah, probably.
and it takes a day to go enter a hex that is a regular plane, and a day to reconnoiter. So I think that is kind of what you were doing, and whenever you're ready, you let me know when you want to head out.
I think we're ready to go.
Yep.
Okay. So, montage as you all get to know each other. As I just see Bobo looking out from the, like a dog sticking its head out of a car window as you all travel along.
His little nose is wiggling as he has scent.
Yes. As you proceed southward, you get closer to the mountains. You're in the constant shadow of the mountains in this part of the valley. And let me see what is going on here. So, you see a group of people that seems to be exploring this area as well. They are all on foot, and they extend their. One of them extends his hand out in greeting.
Okay.
They seem to have the markings on them that you recognize on the Sutaki, the painting.
The friendly Sutaki.
As opposed
Or it
to
would seem.
unfriendly burning mammoths.
Well, there's also unfriendly Sutaki, because there are some that actually follow, are worshippers of the Nexus and have done necromancy. We've come across both good and bad Sutaki.
You've encountered this group before. I'll follow your lead.
Oh, hi. Have we met? I think we have met.
No, we have
I'm-
not. We are the Sutaki people. You are not. However, we welcome those who do not desecrate or tramp on our lands. We are on a communal hunting. We're on a communal hunt at the moment, and looking for big game.
Well, no, we don't do anything of trampling and trumping or anything like that. That is not what we want to do. You are hunting, yes. I would warn you that we are on a hunt as well, except we're not really we're not hunting for, well, you could consider them animals, I guess, but none of the animals of the sort that you're hunting. We're hunting burning mammoth. Have you seen any of them?
Burning
like-
mammoth. They look at each other and they say, "Yes, we know about the burning mammoths. They came through here a year ago. Our leader did not welcome them. What? Why do you hunt them out? They are not to be trifled with. They've actually been they've lodged themselves in our valley.
Well, we are trying to dislodge them from your valley.
Oh,
Yes. Well,
you are you are 5 people.
yes, but we are five people from the Broken Tusk clan, following, and us and the Burning Mammoths, we don't get along
Broken
very
Tusk.
well.
We have not heard of them.
Oh, well,
They have not been. They have. The following has never, previous to now, never been in this valley. We're kind of a break off from the Burning Mammoths. Back when the Burning Mammoths were more noble.
Yes, they have kept to themselves, but they were very. They seemed to have their own goals. We were that were not in alignment with ours. After a meeting that their leader had with ours, we were told to not have any dealings with them, and also not to go after them because of the danger they presented.
Your
They've kept to
leader,
themselves.
your leader being Ashen Swale.
Yes.
What is your thoughts on your leader, Ashen Swale?
Well, we are. They bring new beliefs to our people that we are getting used to, but we are. But he keeps us protected and safe. You sense a little. He's not being fully honest.
I am going to float right next to him, which will probably be a little disconcerting, me being a ghost, and whisper directly into his ear. We don't like him. You can say if you don't like him.
Shall we talk a bit and step over here, shall we? And he kind of separates himself from the rest of the others.
Okay, and I will go with.
He says,
Just,
"We don't openly oppose him. We don't know.
We do.
He has spellcasters. Spellcasters
We
have
killed
spells.
some of his spellcasters.
Did you?
Do you know about the tower? The tower that's in the middle of the valley?
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone there's dead.
By your hand?
By our hand.
His voice rises and everyone else hears. Hey, these folks conquered the tower, and everyone lowers their bows. You know, everyone is now untense and says, "Hey." They say we are. You know, you are welcome to join us on our hunt, and if we can find big game, we will have a celebratory feast. But we don't want to distract you from what you're doing because, well, we're not going to be putting ourselves in danger. We have families, and we're just going to get meat, so we're going to continue with that. But there's handshakes, backslapping. They're happy to, and they see the mouse. What?
Hey guys.
Unless Bobo was hiding, I don't know. He doesn't seem like.
Yeah, he's just got his head sticking out of the saddlebag, kind of watching everything. But
Oh, okay. Well, one of them thought it was very cute and wanted to pet you.
all right, he'll let him.
Okay. All right then. He's not
Bobo
sure.
likes ribs just like anybody else.
Never say no to that. So they've invited you to join them on the hunt. I don't know what you want to do.
Well, I would like to ask. So we are actually tracking down a report of Burning Mammoth forward camp in this area. Have you maybe come across that at all?
No, we just approaching from he points to the direction that they're coming from. He was approaching from this direction. Are you guys on this map?
Yeah.
Not all
I
of you
have
are.
moved over to that map. I was not originally on it.
Okay, they were coming from here,
Okay.
and they have. So they don't. They have not seen any signs of the burning.
So
Wheels.
we have come across quite a few of your people, but not in any sort of permanent settlements. Do you have multiple or just one settlement within the valley?
Well, there are people who live. They tell you towards the east. There are people who are spread out there, but then the main village is Liuba. A few days travel from here.
Okay.
There's one settlement.
All right. Well, and let's. I know that
and
it's
they share with
probably under
you.
the.
So go ahead. Go ahead.
I know that it's probably under the control of Ashen Swell and all of his people, but would you say that the general sentiment of the people would be against?
Well, he's been ruling through fear and cruelty. People have not wanted to oppose him openly. There are people who miss the old ways, where more benevolent leaders who worship the nature gods were in charge. And he also allies himself with a dragon.
Venexis. We've seen her.
Who is wanted tribute as well and rules the valley. Who wields a flame that brings warmth and prosperity to us, and we've kind of gone along. People don't want to lose what they have.
So I'm to understand that through the power this dragon wields, your people are fed, kept safe, assuming they continuously toe its line, correct?
Yes. They, Ashton Swale has us give offerings, swear obedience to it, or else it will not give us its favor. It's we honestly don't interact with Venexis much. Just she lairs in her lair, but Ashen Swale seems to. It says that she will no longer give us her favor and help us with the flame if we don't obey.
The flame is not hers.
Where does it come from?
From us. And at this point, Ernest is starting to almost seems more ghostly almost, because he's actually talking about his unfinished business. He says it is an artifact cursed by its guardian after it was taken. I will, by any means necessary, retrieve it and break its curse, and see to it that the broken tusks don't have to fear.
And I think what he's trying to say is we're going to find it, or we're going to retrieve it, so that Ashen Swale and I can't remember pronounce that right. Venexia?
Venexis.
Venexis, okay. Doesn't have it anymore, and you won't have to live under its dominion. I guess that's a good word. Yes, dominion is an excellent word. And so we're going to find it, and we're going to take it back.
Ah,
I just met.
things would change here in the valley if that were to happen. They say.
Well, hopefully for the better.
Yes, yes. Well,
Friends, forgive me if I may be overstepping a boundary here. But to this group of hunters, if you're so dissatisfied with the way your tribe is being run, from everything I've experienced, the Broken Tusks are very, very welcoming to those who are forthright, and communal, and overall do not bear such malice in their hearts. Gestures are the ones who are actually properly members of the following, because I'm not technically. Would you agree?
I would say so. They accepted me, and really they want people who are willing to contribute and to bring words. Lost the words. Basically, people that are willing to contribute and be a part of the group and want to Ernest, can you finish my sentence, please? I'm losing.
I don't think I think that this would be something to talk about later, when maybe these people's families are not still under the iron fist of.
Well, yes, that makes wonderful sense, because if they're not in a place where they can adequately defend themselves from Ashen Swale, that wouldn't be really a decision that they could make without severely jeopardizing their family, and we would not ask that of anybody. So yes, that could be a topic for a future discussion after we've completed.
However, something tells me that sometime in the future, a decision will have to be made, likely by everyone within your group, whether or not to continue to live under the fist of tyranny, or essentially to join all those who would wish to see the tyranny overthrown.
well, they tell you that they are traditional and joined by many bonds of kin. That there is my brother and that there is my cousin. He points to others among them. And we will, if what you're saying comes to pass, many of us will rejoice. Others will be fearful of change. And also, many people have bonds with this land. We don't know if you would be living in this land, but or sharing it with us. But we definitely would have friendly relations. We'll see how our followings view each other after.
Indeed.
Well,
But
we on.
But he tells you that you'll probably want to find more Sutaki who support this. You won't want to act on your own. Let's say some people may be less willing to be accepting of you if they see it as outsiders coming in. But we have a good impression of you so far. And let me, for now, ask for one roll from somebody to see if, because there's actually a number of, I'm tracking the party's reputation with the Sutaki. There's actually a number being tracked that has been tracked since a few months ago.
Ooh.
I believe this might be a deception or no, diplomacy.
What if you said that's a lie?
No, I misspoke.
Okay, you're definitely made progress through roleplay, but I'm seeing if there's more.
If it's diplomacy, then yeah, you should do it.
Definitely, yeah. I could coerce all of these people in a round, but I don't think that's the path we want to take with it.
I'm pretty sure that's not what we want to do. So I will make that roll unless I have any objections.
No, the only
Yourself, or else.
thing I was gonna see is if maybe I could roll I was thinking like a nature check to aid by like trying to see if there's any like nice herbs or something that I can find around here, or survival, whatever you want, Ronald. But I don't know if that'd be appropriate
I mean,
too.
they were on a hunt. Another option is to do that.
Oh yeah,
Or
that's true.
we could do this. Roll. It's up to you.
Okay.
I will do this then.
Since I did some talking too, I can roll. Oh, did you already roll?
Have not.
Oh, I was going to say I could roll to aid because I'm okay at diplomacy.
Yeah.
So
I'll let you roll first.
For
then.
excitement, I will tell you the DC is 22.
well,
Alright.
no pluses then.
No,
Oh.
no. Ronald's rules evading.
It's a +1.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's right. Plus one on failure.
So we get a +1 circumstance due to aid, which will make that
Ooh.
happen.
Oh, and you have glasses of sociability.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You have succeeded at getting this group of Sutaki to they overall like the group, your group, and wish you the best of luck. And overall like the idea of you taking over. Taking on Venexus and Ash and Swale, and deposing their current leadership.
Leadership.
Yeah.
Happy hunting.
And they tell you that there are others among them. They, who, some of them had gone into hiding because he was openly imprisoning and killing people who opposed him. And some of the more charismatic and effective opponents of his, they've all gone into hiding, they tell you.
Somebody for us to seek out and offer our assistance to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are still. Was that the result of a reconnoiter in this hex?
No, that was you encountering them while entering the hex.
I see.
We're still looking for that burning mammoth camp, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. They part ways with you to go to their hunt. And
Great.
let me do something here. Well, you see from a distance signs of a fire, of a possible small camp, or camp, let's call it. And let's see. Let me ask for. I assume you will want to. You definitely know that there's people there, and I'm gonna want some stealth rolls here. Is anyone an expert in stealth?
Yes.
Ernest. So, we can do a follow the expert here. Okay.
Next level. That is the plan.
You give everyone a +2 circumstance bonus, Ernest.
Okay.
I think. Is that right?
Or follow the expert. I think that they are treated as. Hold on.
They add their level if they're untrained.
Yeah. That's
And then,
what it is.
They get a circumstance +2 circumstance bonus if you're an expert. Okay.
Yes. So yeah.
Okay.
Honest.
Do secret rolls. Wow.
So, are you rolling
Got
this
a
for
good
us?
roll. Oh no, I like to do secret rolls with my physical die.
Okay.
I will not be following the expert here, and I would like to take a moment to discuss something with the party before continuing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brief. I take it from your skill set, you are looking to get the drop on these individuals, create an ambush of sorts, yes?
Uh,
At least to reconnoiter before we make a decision on how we proceed.
yeah.
I should inform you now, as good a time as any. I am oath-bound to give any sentient creature I cross blades with the chance, only the chance, to change their ways before meting out any form of justice. This could, however, work to our benefit. I am happy to approach alone, while the rest of you move into position out of sight. Should my attempt to persuade them fail, or should they be completely set on their ways, they'll only know that I am here. I can form an effective distraction for you. However, if I succeed, we might avoid a fight altogether.
I don't see an issue with that. Distractions are I mean, a lot of people don't like to volunteer to be the distraction, so that's...
I have absolutely no problem doing so, and as you might be able to assume from the way I move, I do not move quietly.
Yeah, and your armor would certainly not help you.
And they would not. I have never been a subtle individual.
All right. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Now, if you would like to do a bit of scouting first before I do so, please. I will not interfere with such. But if you're moving in for the kill, I will need to do my bit first, before I can join the fray.
Understood.
All right.
Do you plan to ride Valerian into their camp?
Unless the others wish to scout ahead first, that's what I will do, yes.
Okie dokie.
I'm assuming you're saying that because it is easier if you stay with the horse, and if said action does happen, you are that much closer to the action.
Yes. I will be within grabbing distance if I am that much closer.
I think from a tactical standpoint, this makes quite a lot of sense.
Okay.
I
Let's
understand it through. Yes?
let's go and see their numbers first before you make the approach. We should at least know what we're dealing with.
Shall I hang back while you scout? Do you have a means of communicating from a distance by any means?
Do I have something for this?
Bobo can yell.
No, I don't have message. I can't cast it. But we can, assuming we are not discovered beforehand, we can return and after our scouting and come and get you.
Very good.
Or if we just start screaming and yelling with our hands flailing in the air, that's also a good sign to...
Oh no, something has gone wrong in that case, yes.
yeah. Why do I not have a message? That's so dumb. Oh wait, is that even a primal spell?
Sounds like a spell that Primal might not have.
No, it doesn't have. That's why I don't have message.
Yeah. Primal's a little low on the
I don't even
utility.
know.
Oh, Primal's the only one that doesn't have it.
But I have guys.
Aila, would you perhaps be able to
So-
make some specific kind of bird call should you say scout the area and wish me to move in while you remain undetected?
I was a bit distracted. Can you guys catch me up as to what the group's figured out?
So a few of us that are stealthy are going to go in first, to just kind of get a feel of what we're dealing with, and then we'll come back, let him go in first, to attempt to redeem them, and once that fails, we will kill them.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll probably have Atira just circling and see if maybe we can get some information that way, just of like how many tents.
All right. Are you able to speak to your familiar?
That's a good question. I'm pretty sure as a familiar, we have essentially like
An empathic
I think
link,
speech
so
is one of the
Yeah.
abilities it can have.
right. Yeah, let me look at that actually. Hold on.
All right. So advanced scouting group.
So yeah, Bobo's with me on slash in one of the saddlebags.
Yeah.
If you could actually just like maybe send the familiar back or something, if like, oh, you're in a good spot, like you're in a good ambush position, and you want me to go in and kick things off, I think that like could work.
Yeah, that could work.
A
Yeah.
little bit better signal than screaming.
Hey, they're over here. Come get them. Come talk to them.
No, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him. Rude.
or me just letting out a ghostly moan.
Honestly, actually.
The ghostly moan is actually an ability I have, and it causes people to become frightened if they fail a will save. I've used it both to the benefit and detriment of the party in the past. So.
Yeah, it's
Because they had already done a fear-causing ability, and so I was like, oh, well then I'll just make them afraid too, and it ended up worsening the fear for some people. Yeah.
Oops.
All right. I see that your owl has dark vision and flying. Is that right?
yeah. Yeah.
This is the first time we've
Yeah,
encountered
okay.
this situation of scouting.
Yeah, it seems like probably not from, it says communicate. I'm reading just familiar abilities, like the base ones again. So it seems like, yep, we can share emotions. So,
So you'll know if there's something scary.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's like
You guys will be like,
talking
"Oh,
to R2D2.
my bird's scared. My bird is scared.
Yeah, imagine interacting with R2D2. It might go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, scared noises. Happy noises.
Yeah. Oh, Ken is in the chat, by the way. He's our
Oh, nice.
assist player, who's now in our
Again.
my 4 group.
Oh, why am I thumbs upping? He probably didn't see that. Hey, bud.
All right, I'll tell you, Atira can definitely have no problem flying over and flying back.
Yeah, I think that's probably I like the idea of I can go with Ernest, and it seems like we at least have 2 teams: the stealth team and the walk in the front team.
All right, who's the advanced scout group?
Ernest?
Aila.
All right.
And Aethelric. I've got a pretty decent stealth.
All right.
Plus 10, so not bad with the plus 2.
Okay.
And mine is plus 12
Okay.
total. Oh, plus 12 base.
Plus 13 for me, so.
I'm gonna put. I guess I can do this. I'll just put the party on this map. Huh. Strange that you guys don't seem to have. Okay, good. Okay. You see, as you those who have are approaching behind cover of a tree, you see that there are 4 cages. There is a white dragon in the large cage that is seems to be also shackled to the cage from inside. You're able to you see that there seems to be among their number about 10 of them, or 8 or 10 of them, and there is a spellcaster among them as well. There are people with shiitake markings. There's about 4 of them in the cages.
And a white dragon.
Yeah.
But not as big as the white dragon we saw before, I'd assume.
Good question. I don't want to give wrong info. It's about the same size.
But is it the same
But
dragon?
you only
Have they
glimpse
captured Venexus? Oh, but probably doesn't have the flame thing.
It looks like it could be younger than the one you saw before.
Okay, so they have
Smaller.
not captured Venexus. Because I was about to say, why were we scared of Venexus if the burning mammoths were able to get her?
And then party. So that's what you see.
Okay. Should we go back, let them know, and then go forward?
I think we send Atira back, right, to,
All right.
Yes.
yeah. She does the triple loop, or whatever the signal was.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. I'm drawing the ruler and it has the elevation on it as well.
Oh yeah. I've installed a new mod to get ready for my Foundry video.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
You can even press the
Fancy.
bracket keys as you move to increase your elevation, and it will tell you using the Pythagorean theorem how far you're going.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that.
Yep.
They are all. I like my position here. They are all within fireball distance. I'm not going to do that because there's captives, but I could. That's the important thing.
Okay. All right. There are people eating meat and going "Rah!" to each other, and laughing and poking and laughing at the people in the cages. They look like your typical uncivilized, crude bullies.
That doesn't mean they're
The
past
spellcaster
redemption.
rolls her
Go
eyes.
get him, champion!
So, on a mechanical level, how do you want to do this? Because I need a round to do what I need to do. Because I can actually target every single one of them with a coercion, and I only need 6 seconds to actually start to finish form that action. Yeah.
That is a thing, coercion. That that is if they're not hostile, I think. The diplomacy rules say that.
Sorry?
This is intimidation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, let me look at how coerce works here.
So normally it takes a minute. Do you have something that makes it fast?
Yeah, a quick
Yeah, he
coercion,
does.
which makes it take a round.
Cool.
And group coercion as well, which with expert proficiency and intimidation can target up to 10 creatures with the same action.
Very cool.
Yeah. Let me see how this can work.
'Cause I'm kind of thinking it might even be like, would it be an in-initiative thing or an out-of-initiative thing, given like it's not a several round action, it's just a one thing. We could maybe even do a thing of like rolling it ahead of time and they delay until, or whichever way you want to run it.
Yeah, on a success, they give you information you seek or agree to follow your directives so long as they are not likely to be harmed in any way. Okay. Interesting. I think that has to be kind of within reason, like give up on your goals and what you've been working, what you've committed your life to is a bit.
The way I would phrase going into this anyway would be,
but it might have
rather
some
immediate.
minor advantage
Sorry?
that I make up, like an initiative.
What I would go for.
Go ahead.
Cool. What I would go for here, I'd probably just run up and phrase it as you throw down your weapons, release the captives, and leave with your lives. Kind of a threat, as opposed to, hey, your life's work. Stop that.
Got
Come
it.
on. Come on. Be one of us. Be sound.
Just be nice.
Yeah.
Kind of trying to walk the line of fulfilling the promise I made to God, and also, being effective. So.
Yep. Is that the next step?
Stride up, so. I guess I'll just go ahead and do that. Where is my horse?
Yeah, where is your horse? Here we go. Uh-oh.
What the?
Oh, you can place them too? Oh no. You had changed your token on that particular map, not the prototype token, which is annoying.
Strange. I just added a character art on that. I don't know why it changed on the other map.
I think I can make this token really quick. But it'll be round, if you don't mind.
That's absolutely fine. So, not bad. Beautiful. That's a horse you could set your watch to, that is.
All right, you openly approach?
Yes. Yep. I'd say probably to, like, here.
Sure.
Grab all of these guys.
And
how do
one of
I,
them strides forward, who appears to be their leader, who is not the mage, and says, "Who are you? What's your business?"
I'm Knight Sergeant Dorn, and I've come here to relieve you of your captives. You have the count of 10 seconds to release all of them, throw down your weapons, and leave this area before your lives become very, very short indeed.
All right, he
I'd like
looks
to do
at
a
the others
coercion
and
attempt.
says, "We've earned these prisoners, and the others are."
Nobody earns prisoners.
Give
Throw
me
a
an
coercion
intimidation
attempt out
check.
here. Yeah. Just from a.
The others have
perspective
taken
here.
out their clubs, by the way.
Pretty good.
That's the first step of throwing them on the ground.
Exactly.
This one has taken out a
Everything
short
is going
sword.
well. So I just roll intimidation from the sheet, or
Yeah.
Or you can also do it on your there's the top bar that you can access it there as well.
Hold on, I need to.
Actually, click on your character.
I'll fix that in a second, but this should have an extra one on this because Ronald, what I was saying earlier about the I got one of the Battle Zoo skill items through my starting goal, but I don't know how to actually reflect that as a +1 on the sheet, so it's there in the inventory. But it's,
let me do something. On your skills tab,
Mhm.
you see, actually, I'm not sure if you are able to, but if you click Megan, okay, I don't know if you hear my cat. If you click the +13, does a little list of modifiers pop up?
Okay. Right, so if I just type like item bonus in here, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, put in a bonus, give it a type, give it a name, saying it comes from item, and then click the button Add Modifier, and then
+1, that'll do item bonus, add modifier. So simple.
yeah,
Anyway.
that's Foundry. Yeehaw.
Here we go. So, intimidation roll. Very good. Public. Yeah. No extra bonuses going.
Y'all started with the hero point. What? My OBS studio disconnected. Reconnecting. I think it'll fix itself.
Well, it was a natural 3. There's only 10% chance of it being worse, I guess.
Yeah, I haven't told you I'll tell you that's a failure. I usually tell people the degree of success.
Here we go, the cow with the illusion of choice. Let's burn the hero point and just go for it. Use them or lose them.
Better.
Nice.
Okay.
That is better.
All right. He says, why would we do that? And in the meantime, I'm going to give that 5 of them the frightened 2 condition in case something happens. That is how I'm going to adjudicate this, because there kind of is not. Yeah.
They still fear their leader more than they do
Yeah.
a lone man on a horse.
All right. He looks at them and says, "Don't do what he says," but he is alarmingly to them shaken by your words and your horse and how intimidating you are. Your gravitas.
I like how he's still hiding behind his guys.
Some of
Stand
them
with him
actually
and you've
step
chosen your
forward. They
fate.
look like they're more like, they protect them. But meanwhile, the dragon looks at you curiously, with like an intelligent glint in its eye, and kind of is curious as to you. Kind of tries to get a better view and moves its head between the bars. Okay, Megan.
Me
is
with the
right
Dragon
on my
Slayer oath
stuff.
feat looks curiously back. I'm happy to dive into this. For this point, I'm satisfied.
All right. He says attack. Says the leader.
And that means I'm rolling stealth for initiative.
Yep, and you
which
get to
better-
add I say you get to add 4 to your stealth because of greater cover from what you're hiding from behind.
Okay. Oh, the encounter tracker pops out automatically. That's new.
Oh yeah, I have a mod.
So that's +4 circumstance.
Yep,
Nice.
if you were hiding.
I was very much so. So that we're gonna add that. That is not the greatest, but it'll work.
That was a critical success, Dorn, by the way.
Sorry.
That was a critical success.
Oh. So what am I rolling for initiative here? Would it be?
You can roll
standard
intimidation.
perception? If you insist.
Ronald, I can roll stealth. I would prefer to still roll perception if that's okay, but
I
up to you.
think stealth with a bonus or perception without a bonus.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, curious. Do you guys see the enemies in the initiative tracker?
We see Cizella.
Yeah, I
Yes.
see one.
Oh,
I don't see her initiative, just that she's there.
Yeah, she's at the bottom under Bobo.
I don't know why.
It
I
looks
see
like she
Suzanne.
hasn't rolled yet.
Do you see any of them in initiative now?
Oh,
Yeah,
there they
See all
go.
the dice.
Yes.
Yep, they all just pop-
Aw.
Okay.
I thought
And their
I.
initiative numbers.
Okay, I'm gonna. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. I like to hide initiative, and I thought this mod. Did I turn it on? There's a mod that I thought I installed that hid them. Let me make sure.
They're now all hidden,
Yeah. Because I did something.
except they're still in the encounter or the chat messages.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Okay, I could have just done it in the wrong order. All right, let's do one round before our break. for people watching, we had an hour session 0 before this, so we're kind of Ernest. You see your chance. You see them being hostile.
All right. Well, this one's nice and close, and I'm within range of my bow.
You are behind cover at the moment.
I am behind cover. I will move out of cover,
Okay.
and he is going to be off guard because I rolled stealth for initiative, and I'm going before him.
Mhm.
So, and here comes
Ooh.
my bow,
Oh,
Shooting at the
and
leader.
that is going to be a
Oh
critical
god,
hit.
this is gonna be scary damage.
Oh no.
oh yeah.
That's gonna be bad.
Oh,
Oof.
you've done scarier damage before.
I have. Well, this wasn't
did-
with the doubling the sneak attack, so
Wait, did it not tell you it was a crit?
yes. But what I mean is I didn't take. I have to recall knowledge on someone and then spend an action on someone I've recalled knowledge on in order to double the sneak attack damage from 2d6 to 4d6, which then becomes 8d6 on a critical.
Yeah,
But he's off guard to you because you have surprise attack.
Yes, but I didn't do the thing that.
Oh, you're not doing the extra sneak attack damage.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
not doing analyze
But-
weakness. That's what it's called. I'm not doing analyze weakness.
Oh, okay.
so-
I got thrown off because I saw the 1d10 in your damage formula, thinking that should have doubled on a crit, but that's because it's the deadly trait. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's deadly.
25.
So 25. Is he still up?
Yes. And actually,
Well-
there's a mod that I was hoping would be working now. Oh. Okay, 25 damage. I'm gonna apply it. Oh,
Okay.
you're aiming at this guy.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yes.
And then he's still up, but he's not looking good. Let's see if another arrow takes him down.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's a miss.
Yeah, I'll use my hero point to reroll
Oh,
that.
sorry.
Because
Go
I-
ahead.
because he wants that free sneak attack without the action economy for it.
Yeah. All right, that's a normal hit.
Wait, I'm sorry. The first one was a hit because I forgot to make the guy off guard.
Oh, the first one was a hit?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So refund
Well-
your hero point.
I think I accidentally pressed the wrong thing and didn't spend it. So,
Oh, okay.
uh,
Well, it looked like it was. Well, you should have one hero point now. And I want to give our new players, because of their introductions, hero points. You earned a hero point.
Thank you.
Okay. Then this second one is gonna this guy, the arrow goes right in the neck, falls.
2 arrows gone. And that's my turn, because 3 actions.
Okay. Knight Sergeant Dorn.
Right.
Uh,
I believe
I
Bobo's
think
still in
I think you're skipping one of your guys.
Oh, I am. To avoid the writing restrictions and the fact that you use the lower of the 2 initiatives and not having benefit from being on the horse, get free movement, I'm gonna have Bobo drop to the ground.
Sure.
Okay, pessimistic ruffian says, "Ah!"
So if the initiative is the same, the bad guy goes first.
Yep.
Okay.
If you have the same initiative, yeah.
Yep, that's Pathfinder 2e base rules.
Okay.
I'm not
There is
sure.
a skill feat that flips that around for you though.
I think it's an ancestry feat.
Pilgrim's Token, I think it is.
Token's a skill feat.
Oh, okay. There's also an ancestry feat that does it. I think an elf one.
Yeah.
Oh.
something like that.
Yeah, that too.
All right,
So,
it's gonna try to attack you in the saddle, and you get lesser cover because you're mounted. Oh, rolls a nat 20. Welcome to the
Ooh,
party.
good job, buddy.
All right, right over the head. Blood is spurting out. You take 20 damage, and you also become frightened 1 because this guy is a bully.
Hate bullies, man. when they're not me.
Sergeant Dorn.
Unfortunate.
Oh, and you
Odds
are
of
he had this ability too. He was using this. He actually grabs you by I don't know. Do you have a collar? Whatever. You're wearing armor, but he grabs
Probably
something.
my leg, to be honest, given the height difference.
Yeah. So you're off guard until the start of his next turn.
Or until I leave his reach, whichever comes first.
Yes.
Gonna defer to the party here. Odds of these guys having reactive strike. I don't think it's gonna change what I'm gonna do. I just want to know what I'm in for.
I mean, you would be the one to find out.
True. And there's a really easy way I can find out with a very low action cost.
Yeah.
So what I am going to do is, I know Bobo's right there, and I know he is very unassumedly strong. I am going to first action command animal, and the first of those two that he gets is going to be support, and the second then will be stride. And I'm going to stride to... yeah, here. Horse with me, that'd be lovely. So we'd have to go through here. He's got about a 40-foot movement speed, so this should be well within.
Okay. He does have a reactive strike.
Oh no.
That would be
Okay.
against the horse, though, correct?
Yes.
You can still target the rider.
It's a
I
nat
think.
one, but
Good question. I think you can go for. I feel like. It would work both ways. I think go for the
I think
rider,
both work.
but the party can
Either way,
do
it's
that to opponents too.
regardless,
Otherwise,
it's
it
a
seems
critical
like
miss
a
against either
workaround. You know.
So.
Okay. Well, he rolled a 1 anyway.
Yeah. So from here, my second action is then going to be strike with my lance, which has reach. So against
And
this
lances
dude here.
are a thing.
There. So where is my sheet?
Jousting
They deal
1d6.
extra damage if you moved.
And he used the support ability for the horde.
Yep, exactly. Multiple tokens selected. Here we are. So strikes with too many things in front of me. So with the lance plus 14.
Oh, wow.
There'll be 25 to hit the defeated ruffian closest to me here.
Okay, that's a hit. The horse adds 2 per weapon damage die.
And it's 3 per damage die total. 1 from joust itself, and then 2 from the horse. It's usually 2 per damage die for any weapon on the horse, but if it's joust, it increases the bonus from joust by 2 per die. So
Yeah.
it's like 2d6 plus 10, I think, is the total. So this is right. The new VTT. Who this?
In addition, while mounted, you can wield the weapon. Are you using it in one hand or 2?
1.
So it becomes a d6 instead of a d8? Am I reading that right?
It becomes a d6 when you're wielding it in one hand, but you can only wield it one hand on the horse. And if you move 10 feet before making the strike, it gets the bonus damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I just add 4 to damage from somewhere here. Piercing, I believe, at that, so... Sorry, it should be 6. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so 2d6 plus 10 is the total on that, so 14 against that guy.
Okay. All right. That is a hit.
Last action, I will raise a shield.
I don't think they stack.
They do.
Horses support.
It's
Support benefit gives a circumstance bonus equal to X, and the lance says it's a jousting trait gives it a circumstance bonus to damage.
so
Right, but the horse also says if your weapon already has jousting, increase the trait's damage bonus by 2 instead of 1. Yeah.
Huh. Okay. All right. I won't fight it for now. But it's weird that
I wrestled this
they have
one.
the same type. Okay. Cool.
So the specific language there is just if the weapon already has a jousting weapon trait, increase the trait's damage bonus by 2 per die instead of the other bonus from the support from the horse. So
Okay. But it doesn't change the fact that it's still a circumstance bonus, right?
yeah, it's not 2 bonuses. It's if you're using the jousting one, you increase that bonus instead of adding a new bonus.
Okay. All right. I will study this
That's that.
later.
So my last
Yeah, I
action,
just wanna-
raise a shield. Not done.
Okay, cool. Raise shield. Yes. And you're no longer off guard. Okay. This guy... My distances are not being measured. I'm unhappy. 30. 40. Goes
Shall
up to
I-
you. And tries to hit you with a club. Oh, and bounces off of your shield with a clang. Aethelric.
Every +1 matters. There
Yeah.
was the Ronald Foundry mod.
Did it pop up for you?
It popped up for me.
Yep, me
Okay.
too.
My foundry's a little janky at the moment. Go ahead and do your thing while I try to refresh.
Let's see. We need to move so that we are under these trees difficult terrain.
I'll say no, but you're behind a tree trunk that you were hiding behind. That gives cover to your enemies at the moment.
Well, I am going to move 25 feet there with my first action.
Mm-hmm.
And my second action is I need to do something about Mr. Pessimistic Ruffian here. So we're going to target you. And we are going to cast... Oh, which is the one I want to do? I'm thinking we're just going to cast Ignition, cantrip. And we are going to roll the attack, which is a hit.
Yep.
Which is interesting. It tells me a little bit about their AC is. And we're going to roll damage.
Okay, 14.
Wow, that was a good roll.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is all 3 of my actions.
Okay. Did it tell you how much you succeeded by?
It did not. It just told me I had a hit.
All right. Okay. Next is Aila.
All right. Aila.
Aila Moonsong, what would you like to do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then 6. All right, so I think I can get. Let's see, 5. I can get right here. Whoop. So that'll be my first action, and then second action is going to be bless.
Hmm.
Alright. Bless. And that'll be my turn.
Yep. All right. Another one runs up to our knight and gets into a flanking position, which I think is 15, 20, 25. Took 2 actions to get here. And is going to try to strike at Dorn. Whoops, my first roll counts. And that gets blocked by the shield. And the combination of the shield and frightened, actually. So a nat 17 misses. Alright, this guy has his short sword out. He is going to go up to you. And he had delayed actually, so that he can flank you. And is going to try to strike at the knight. Oh, I want to hit. Okay, here's a hit. And that is going to be... Whoa, that should include sneak attack damage. Hold on. So 13. You take 13 plus... 7 more. You take 20 damage.
Was I off guard to him as well? Oh yeah, no, because it's direct. So yeah. I forget how flanking works for large creatures.
Yeah.
Right. So what's the total there? Is 20?
Total of 20.
Yeah, I'll shield block.
Okay.
So my shield's hardness is, I think it's 10.
Yeah. Foundry can automate this. However, I rolled damage separately, so it may not be clean.
Gotcha. I don't think the damage I took earlier on was put in, so I'll put that in now, just to be certain. Unless someone healed me for 20 without saying anything. So the shield takes 10. 10 is taken off with the 20 total, was it?
20 total, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, perfect. So me and the shield both take 10. Grand.
Yep.
Very good.
Okay. We have... You're being bullied. Here we go.
Just lining them up for a barbarian.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a miss. Bobo.
Tis the rabbit.
What's this?
Oh.
Having high AC and drawing aggro?
Yes, little.
All right.
Yeah.
So Bobo is going to start foaming at the mouth, and as he does, antlers grow out of the top of his head, and he starts screaming a little mouse scream as he rages.
No one in the party has seen this yet, I assume.
I don't believe so.
Nope.
No, we haven't.
Nope. Ernest has never seen Bobo angry before.
And then Bobo is going to do a... I guess it doesn't really matter. So Bobo is going to move 5, 10 to get into this guy's square,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and he's going to attack him.
Yeah. Just sees this little mouse with gigantic horns.
Let me target this guy. There we go. I think that's
That
it.
is a hit!
All right. That's 18 points of damage as Bobo just slams into his leg with his antlers.
Uh-huh. And, the horn, like, impales him in a vital organ. And then he just kind of drops dead.
Bobo dips his fingers in the guy's blood and puts some war paint on his face. He's ready for the next round.
All right.
That's 3 actions.
This guy runs up to Bobo and tries to hit him with a club. Okay. Hit. That's a hit.
Because
AC.
You're, less...
Rage actually makes my AC go up.
It... 24. Yeah. Yes. It gives you a plus... He took a feat that gives him a +2 armor bonus.
Oh, the animal skin.
Animal skin.
Yeah. It normally would have been 23, so now it's 24. That's a hit.
Hmm?
Wait, do these guys have sneak attack? Oh, I'm sorry. It's an allowance? Be nice to your GM, I would have moved here. But it would have taken me 2 actions to get here. So this is going to do sneak attack damage and make you off guard. So here's the extra sneak attack damage.
I'm not off guard to them unless they are higher level than me.
You are correct. So you only take 11 damage.
Okay.
However, this guy was using Snagging Strike and has grabbed onto one of your horns.
See, he thinks he's grappling me, but he's going to find out in a second that that is not the case.
All right. Okay, this guy just goes up against the big obvious target, and actually he's going to attack the knight.
Just love this. I love this.
Wait, I think the first guy would have used off a snagging strike. Oh, that was not one of these guys. None of these guys has snagged you, correct?
No, no one did that.
All right, this guy's gonna try to hit you. Oh, and this guy's frightened goes down. Hit you with the club. That's a miss. All right, those are misses. And our spellcaster here is going to going to move forward. I miss Drag Ruler. It's not working for me right now. And cast a spell, which I'm about to add to her list because it got changed with the remaster. Oh, no. What's it called? Floating Flame?
Flaming Sphere?
We used to be
Yeah.
flaming.
Yeah. She's gonna cast it in the space of Dorn and the horse.
Is this a reflex save? Question mark.
It is.
Okay, reflex saves are complicated for me. So, I have a plus 10. I get a
Okay.
-2 from being mounted. But I get a +3 against damaging effects from plate armor. So I think that averages out to being +11 total.
Yeah, let me see if I think it's area effects that you get the bulwark a bonus.
It's damaging.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's damaging effects with a reflex save.
Yep.
Oh, it's the reflex save that is the limiter. Okay.
It lists Fireball as an example, but just says a damaging effect.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't work against, like, something that imposed a condition or something. So, total here is... That.
Floating Flame doesn't come up when I Google it. Weird.
So,
Mm.
that's from... Okay.
Oh, it affects an area. That is a regular success. And then roll for your horse.
Yes, let me find his block. See sheet there. Oh, he's got better reflex than I do.
Oh, you get minus. Oh, I was distracted, but did you factor -2 while mounted? I mean, while riding.
So it totaled out to being +1 over
Got
the
it.
base. So
Okay.
yeah. So just want to double
That's
check.
something I learned recently while making my centaur video. Of course, I didn't mention it because there's no disadvantages to a centaur stack.
Zero
Oh.
disadvantage. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Ninja horse.
your horse does the matrix,
Goodness
and,
of boys.
you know, and it's just like it's standing on its hind legs away from this flame. Okay, all right, let's call our 10-minute break. We usually have a 10-minute break. That was our first round with our new players, and I will be back.
All right.
Cool.
You guys in 10.
Yep.
Hope I'll be back.
Okay, we continue. We have Ernest, who is next.
All right. Ernest is not going to target the one nearest to him because apparently he's already defeated. You know, that's just a random adjective. I just think it's hilarious that they gave him the adjective defeated.
Poor guy.
I know, right? It's like, geez.
He's just going through the motions, you know?
Yeah. He's already defeated, but the other one's strong. I'm going to go target the strong one. I'm going to attempt to recall knowledge.
Okay. What's your society bonus?
Ooh, that's actually a good one for me. Plus 12.
You critically succeed.
All right.
Of course he does. Of course he does. He knows about people.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Anthropology. I was an expert back when I had the archaeology dedication, but then I died and became a ghost, and that went away. Okay, so in that case, let's see. I know that they've been dealing sneak attack and grabbing people. Is there anything else that's special about their attacks?
Okay.
So I think the ruffians are doing snagging strike. It's this dude here, Riker, was doing the sneak attack, I believe.
I think they've all been
Yeah.
doing sneak
Well,
attack.
I would add sneak attack now, which the GM accidentally dropped earlier. But you have another question. That's it. Nothing else. But then you
Okay,
haven't seen. You know that they also make them frightened when they crit.
Yeah. Highest save.
Okay. They look particularly nimble on their feet. And
High reflex.
their reactions.
Got it.
Yep.
That is good. Well, assuming you're announcing that, that's good news.
Yes, I will say pretty. These guys are pretty quick, and then I am going to analyze weakness on him.
Uh-oh.
Why is it not letting me select it?
That's a good question.
There it goes. It let me that time. That was weird. Okay, and then I will attempt to strike with my bow.
Ah! Every +1 matters, you guys.
All right, and now everyone's going to see the maximum amount of damage I can roll.
Oh, jeez. Right in through the
Damn.
brain. And it's really clean. A really clean shot. But and that blood is spurting through as he falls to the ground.
All right,
Scary.
God,
and that was all 3 actions.
it's sick. That's so sick.
I'm gonna say your coercion made that a crit. Your earlier personality.
Yeah, when hearing you describe your character in the chats earlier was what made me go like, you know what, I'm not going to build a damage character. I'm not gonna focus on that.
Yes, but if they get to me, like I have a little bit of damage reduction because I'm a
Yeah.
ghost, but I don't have very high HP and stuff, or AC. So,
You got a tank and a striker.
So,
Yeah.
just out of curiosity, why was he off guard?
I recall knowledge, and whenever I recall knowledge against someone, if I succeed, they are off guard for the round, and if I critically
For the rest of
succeed,
your
they're
turn.
off guard for. I always say the rest of their life because it's a minute.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
Off guard to him.
Yep. Yeah, to me specifically.
Hmm?
I'm gonna put a question to the group here. Is there anything that anyone wants to be doing right now? Because I'm actually leaning towards delaying until after Bobo's turn, because I'm kind of comfy, just blocking shots, and I can do a bit more when I've got an ally in adjacency, because I can give you bonuses like reduce damage on you and those kind of things. So I'm kind of happy to sit here until you're able to move in and start swinging.
Okay.
So yeah, I will delay until
I think your
Bobo
shield
starts
stops
frothing
being
harder.
raised.
Sorry.
Am I right that your shield stops being raised?
I don't know, actually. Let's find out.
I'm pretty sure.
I'll just double check it there. So,
It's until the start of your next turn, and then the delay action, the trigger is your turn starts, and then yeah. So it's up. You can still do it, but I'm letting you know.
cool. That's grand. Yeah, in that case, it's a little less comfy. So, how many opportunity attacks do I feel like tanking?
You rules
that's
lawyer,
the
the
question.
rules lawyer.
No. No. Okay. Be grand. Yeah, so I'll just start turn. I'll For some reason, I was under the impression that if you attacked, you lost the bonus from raising a shield, but that's absolutely not the case. So first off, I will start turn. I'll raise a shield, and I will command an animal to support and then stride, and we're going to see what happens next.
All right, don't move. Here we go.
So I have my reactions back as well. So
Here come the blows. That's a miss.
hold up. I need to
That's a miss.
actually raise the shield for the AC to work.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's factoring into the shield right now, but we'll keep going.
Yeah, it's
The
All right.
icon's up.
They miss you.
there. How many was that? So
Three.
3 opportunity attacks. Okay, so this guy doesn't have it, the Riker guy, or maybe he's just reacting on something else. But anywho, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. The right column. Yeah, I'm just going to say it is. Right. Stay here, and I'm going to strike Cizela. So, selecting the right token. Easier. So yeah, with the lance, that's plus 15 to...
That is a hit.
That is a hit, and I move more than 10 feet before running at her, so that's going to be an extra 6 piercing. Which...
All right. She looks at you with a grimace. She's not used to being
Bring back on,
touched.
Sorry?
Yeah.
That's your turn.
That's done. That's it.
Ernest hears that and yells out, "Doesn't surprise me." Oh, snap.
Oh, can't really flank you from this angle. It's going to give you
Convenient.
it's going to give you a he's going to try to say he's going to kill you and your family.
That's not very nice.
Dude.
And dry their bleach their bones. Ooh, rolls a nat 20. He got personal. And then
Guy.
we'll move here and then try to strike you. Ooh, that's a hit
That's...
for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Hold
and-
up, my
He
AC
also-
is incorrect there. But
Oh, it is?
hold on a second. Oh, this is a mess. Sorry, let me just fix my shield. Because it just isn't showing the option to raise. There we are.
was that not a hit?
I'm just double checking if it was or not because the bonus is just kind of wrong on my side. But I think it still would be because you got a total of 27. So yeah, with the frightened, that would bring it down to hit range.
Okay. All right. Well, you got whopped and grabbed.
Yeah.
Aethelric.
So, was it 9 damage with it?
Yes.
I'll
Oh,
shield
wait,
block
well-
that. So
Yeah, 9 damage.
But-
oh,
yeah, shield
you're
block that. So
blocking?
damage.
Okay. Aethelric.
So they've got good reflex saves, which is most of my damn spells. So we need to use AC spells. And to do that, we are going to... Yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to target Bobo. And we are going to cast Haste. So Bobo gets the quickened condition, of which he can use the extra action to stride or strike. So, Mr. Bobo, you get an extra round. What do you mean I don't? You'll have to drag the little spell effect onto you then,
Oh,
because it's not allowing me to do that.
let me, there's supposed to be a way that... Go ahead and do that, Bobo. But I thought I had turned on an option here.
There we go.
Does that work?
And let me.
I
I
guess the mod
can't
isn't working.
click on your. Like I can't actually click on your character or Dorn's character because they are. I don't have access to them, so I can't add it to you. And
These
that
are the
leaves
new
me-
people? Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Try it now.
Okay, now I do have access to
Okay.
their let me actually yeah, I can't specifically add it to him, but I can I have access to his character sheet.
I'm quickened. Like it's on my token.
Okay, good. All right, good. And then for my final action, I am going to move. I move here. I'm going to move. I'm going to move by clicking and then dragging there.
I feel like this wouldn't be an important moment to say. Tiny creatures cannot grant, nor can they receive flanking. So if you're doing that to offer flanking,
That is exactly what I was doing.
yeah.
I did not know that. Okay. Then I will move. Wait, let's see. Let's measure some distances. Because I want to be able to cast spells at people. So I will move there. And that's my final action.
Haste is super useful for a tiny creature. Okay, Aila.
Okay, so think. Let me see here. I think Aila is going to sustain bless to increase the radius. I'm trying to remember. I thought there was a way to just do that from the spell effect.
When you have
Let's
your
see
token selected, you see in the upper right the aura effect.
Yeah.
Can you
I'm
left
looking
click
at
it?
that.
You left click to increase the range and right click.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. So that. Okay, there we go. It's cool. Okay, and then, well, that puts Bobo in the aura, so that's good. I think I will just shoot a spirit lance at the defeated one. Down here. Oh, hold on, sorry guys. Fire cantrips, divine lance, attack. Ooh,
Nice.
and I think I just got roll damage twice. Okay, so that and that.
17
All right.
spirit damage. All right, you see him desiccate in front of you. You have taken away his spirit. Okay. All right. They are. This ruffian is going to. Go for the mouse. No, actually, go for Ernest. Do you have reactive strike, mouse?
I do not.
Okay.
I believe animal skin is a level 6 barbarian feat as well as reactive strike.
Yep.
Oh, he put nimble dodge on. Okay, that's a miss. All right.
Sorry, I was about to say I'm nimbly dodging this. But...
Yeah. I'll respect Foundry because you had to have intentionally done that.
Yeah.
Riker
Yes.
is going to move here and try to stab. Actually, yeah, try to stab at your champion here, who's drawing a lot of attention, but
Yeah, it's
not
rough.
being knocked out. Oh, jeez, that shield. +3? Jeez. I want to make sure that I'm not forgetting something. Yep, I'm not. Okay, here comes another attempt. Okay, here we go. Alright, it adds a sneak attack. 20 more damage. This guy is the... Been aiming at your soft bits. Okay, Bobo.
Oh, I need those.
All right. So
Tiny creatures
Bobo.
can benefit from flanking, right? Or am I wrong? What did you just say earlier?
they can't get. I don't think they can give or receive flanking. Is what he said.
Wow. I don't know if I like that.
I was unaware of that when I did this.
That is only when they're in the same space.
I believe first edition rules, you are not threatening a space adjacent to you, therefore you can't flank into with that space.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
right,
overtakes
but I
that
guess-
though. Even it has nothing to do with. It just says you can't benefit from flanking. Period. The exception is if the other creature is tiny that you're allied with. You would need a 5-foot reach basically to overcome all this. Okay.
Yeah. So
all right,
level
Paizo.
7, Bobo will have that, but he doesn't have it at level 6.
All right. His horns
So-
are the process of growth.
Yes.
Yeah.
5, 10.
He just needs to get
15.
angry. He's trying to tap his inner anger.
Yes. So he's going to take his movement to move 20 to get under Riker.
Mm-hmm.
Any reactive strikes happen?
No, but he does have nimble
I would
dodge.
have. I would have
Okay.
poked all of them, to be honest.
And where's my character sheet? And he will attack.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, that's
24.
a miss.
I would like to use my hero point, please.
All right. Oh no!
22.
All right, the anger was causing you to miss. You're too frenzied.
Okay. So then, as my third action, he's going to use combat grab.
Uh-huh.
So you have one free hand. Well, I have both free hands. Use your prior attack. You take another swing and grab them. Make a melee strike while keeping one hand free. If the strike hits, you grab the target using your free hand. The creature remains grabbed until the end of your next turn or until it escapes, whichever comes first.
Okay.
Shit.
The dice hate you.
Yes. Not having fun with them yet.
Are you done? Oh wait, you have.
I have another action.
He has one either stride or strike, unless he wanted to use his initial stride as his quickened action.
Right.
I allowed
This guy
them
already
to
frightened?
decide later.
Is Riker frightened or is he not frightened?
Riker? Oh, not frightened.
Then Bobo is going to try to demoralize him.
All right. You are a frightening sight to behold.
Intimidating prowess. That's a 21.
Huh. Okay, you succeed.
All right.
All right. Is demoralized.
All right. So that's my 4 actions.
Okay. And I'm allowing it because you did successfully attack someone earlier. Otherwise, your tiny size, I kind of the intimidated prowess bonus. Happy Ruffian.
I did gore someone to death.
Yeah. Happy Ruffian is going to want to focus fire on this knight. So it's going to move around you and attack him. Oh, that's a miss. Okay, well, there's that.
Yep.
Floating Flame is going to be moved with an action, and it's going to attack their leader as well. But it's going to go into it's going to go through the mouse and the horse and the champion, and we're going to get reflex saves from all of you.
Me.
Collateral damage.
Jeez.
If I didn't care about my teammates, I would throw a fireball right there. Because they're all right there.
So, let me just check the
86
types
fire.
of bonuses and penalties here.
What was whispered?
Cool. Great. Will work.
Second. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So that's mine, and the horse, who just gets
Dorn
to roll.
succeeds, and Valorian fails. So
No.
everyone, here's the 8 fire damage, and the enemy failed also. And she is going to go to a
20.
safer spot.
So it's half to me and full to the horse. Of 8.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Ernest.
Well, Ernest doesn't like it when people get close to him, so he's going to float 5 feet back with a step, and is then going to recall knowledge on this guy that had the audacity to come up to him.
Nat 20.
Great.
The rest of his life.
What is their worst save? How about that?
Their mind.
Their mind.
weak
They are
minded.
dumb, and I will yell that out in those exact words.
Are you intimidating him?
Hit him in the brain.
No, I am not, because then I cannot try to strike him while he is off
Oh,
guard to me.
no. You spend your moment to look at his soft bits.
Yay. Well, I had to step, so unfortunately I can't analyze weakness, but
Oh, that's true. That's a
Yeah.
crit anyway.
Hey, well, crit. Well,
yeah. And it's only 46 lower than it would have been otherwise, so still
That's
a lot of
one
dice.
shot. Oh, man. Ernest. You're an impressive one. Okay, Dorn.
Okay, so 3 guys here. We got a buddy here, drawing a lot of tension as per usual. So, right. this one again. Yeah, so I'm going to first action raise a shield. Second, I'm going to lay on hands for myself. Where that spell is.
Should I be
make a
nice and tell you something or no? Wait, have they used their reaction already? They might have. I think lay on hands is manipulate. But do you care?
Oh, it is, yeah. I raise the shields first anyway. But I
Alright.
think. Yeah, I'm not sure who has and has not used a reaction since.
You're the only one who triggered them, so I think they all have it back now.
Yeah.
Alright, here come 2 attacks.
Good.
Okay, that's a miss. And one of them hits for 17. It does give you a defensive bonus, though.
Sorry?
It does give you +2. No, it does not give you a defensive bonus, actually.
Gives your allies a
Oh,
defense.
okay. Okay.
Right. Anyway. But I try and get some of that. I will shield block that.
Uh-huh.
To reduce that by 10. I take 7. The shield takes 7.
All right. Do you see this little set of buttons? I don't know if players can see it below the 17.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It should still
Oh,
work.
it's a block button. There's a block button.
Yeah,
Okay.
click block and then click damage, and then I think it'll do the right stuff.
I've done half of manual already, so I'll just finish this one, but do it for the next one.
Oh, I see.
7 damage remaining, so that's 79 HP left on the shield. Right.
Oh yeah,
so
you're a
that's-
shield ally, dude. Okay. Oh wow, fortress shield. The speed penalty. You don't care when you're riding a mount.
Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
Also, I went and checked all of the bulk limits for a large creature and all that. I am about 1 bulk. This horse is about 1 bulk away from being encumbered, which is why it doesn't have barrier. I've run the numbers on it. When I get level 8 and improve it again, it can maybe handle light barding then.
It can handle what?
Maybe at level 8, once I get the savage improvement, it can maybe handle light barding in terms of encumbrance.
I see.
Maybe. So anyway.
Hey, sorry guys, not to be out of turn, but did Bobo take damage from the floating flame?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
So Bobo,
Yeah,
I,
he
I,
had,
I don't know how to get rid of his
10
temporary hit points, but he doesn't have them anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Also, for the future, when you take with the little plus and minus there, you press the plus, and you can it'll allow you to take the damage, and it'll take it off of the temporary hit points first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobo's down to 99 total.
Got it.
So
Experience.
that's action 2.
Just wear this mouse as armor, or use the mouse as a shield. It's got 100 freaking hit points. Barbarians, they're 12 hit dice.
It's not the size of the mouse, it's the size of the fight in the mouse. I didn't say it quite right. But you know what
Ernest
I mean.
has 50 hit points.
How does it feel for that mouse to be tougher than you?
Ernest is fine with it.
It's not 8 points. I mean, a ghost, it's not 8 points. This mouse just has a lot of verve. Alright, you lay on
Oh my
hands.
gosh, it's Reaper Cheap. Chronicles of Narnia reference
yeah.
anyone?
Yeah.
Since I've already provoked the attacks of opportunity, I'm just going to use the mount's free action to. You can stride or strike once without me commanding it a turn, so I'm going to stride a bit this way. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, just enough to make them waste an action to get to me. And last action, I'm going to take cover behind my shield.
Oh, cool. You have +4 now.
Yep.
Ah, jeez.
And doesn't all of that like apply to your horse as well, or probably not the cover, huh?
I'm
Not
not sure,
yours.
but
Okay.
I don't think the horse.
yeah, and that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, I think it's
My
just the
fighting
shield.
condition goes down by 1. I'm no longer off guard? Question mark. I think.
Okay. Well, I think this guy's gonna move around. and try to attack Bobo, who will be flanked here.
You can't flank me.
Oh,
Lower.
oh,
They're lower. They're lower level.
right.
I mean, they don't know that, but they're not going to get the bonus.
Remind me. Okay, I know he'll ignore flanking, but can tiny creatures be flanked?
I don't believe they can.
Okay.
But in addition to that, he's got the barbarian thing that ignores flanking
Yeah.
unless they're higher level.
Okay.
The tiny thing goes both ways. Cannot flank, cannot be flanked.
Okay, I see.
While
So
sharing a space.
I think while sharing a space.
Well, yeah, because if you are standing by themselves, or like if the other one over here, the
That's
happy
correct.
one, moved to there, then they would flank.
Because flanking has to be diametrically
sorry, I'm
opposed
just-
sides, and the guy that's on top of me is not diametrically opposed to the guy that's next to me.
Yeah.
Because of a grid, but I used to allow
Yeah.
it before I heard about this rule. Tiny creatures will be able to. If this makes a creature unable to flank. Okay, we're gonna ignore it, but I think if you didn't have a barbarian thing, I just don't see it that it doesn't. I don't see it saying you cannot be flanked. It says you cannot flank. But okay. Here comes. He's gonna talk about how small you are, and you're not gonna grow up to be a real warrior.
Okay.
Oh, that one. All right. And here
What
comes
was that rolling against?
your will DC.
So that's a critical failure, I think.
Yeah, nothing happens on a crit. Okay. Here's a hit.
Because of rage. Oh. No, not because of rage.
Kind of, not really.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 damage, and there's no sneak attack because you are you.
All right. So
Okay, Aethelric.
Yes, that is me. What's my distance? 35 feet, so I do need to move. I'm going to. We want to move a specific number of spaces. There we are.
All right, I trust you. I need to refill my water. You can go ahead and roll if you.
Gotcha. I'm first action moving there. Second action, and third action, I'm casting. Wait a second. Which one would be better? Do I have? That might actually be better. I'm going to cast Lay on Hands on Sergeant Dorn.
nice.
I have the Blessed One dedication. So,
Good one.
I love how it says roll healing, and the only result is 18. So if you go to the plus, you can apply the healing to yourself. And if you lay on hands on a willing living target, you restore. If the target is one of your allies, they get a +2 status bonus to their AC for 1 round.
And
So while you can't give yourself that bonus, I can give you that bonus. And so that's 2 actions. My third action is going to be to cast a 1 action. Wait. I'm going to cast a single action first level heal on the Mr. Valerian.
He's actually doing very well for health at the moment. He's only taken, I think, 7 damage to even.
on the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
horse
that's a
is
good
not...
point. I'm
Yes,
going
sir.
to cast Glass Shield on myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his coat's very shiny still.
Yeah.
Shiny. But yeah, thanks to that, I'm currently sitting on a on 30 AC right now.
Very nice.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Wow, they say that you can't stack bonuses, but you're getting +6 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Circumstance, status, and
Okay, 1, 2,
item, or
Item, probably.
and 6. Okay, so Aila is going to move. So we're gonna go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I think I'm gonna go right here, and then I counted that out. That should be one move. Last action, or last two here. We're gonna just, I think, increase our aura, and then last action will be a shield.
Okay. Cool. Foundry just applies the aura effect automatically. That's cool. Okay. Rykar is not lower level than Bobo, and is gonna try to stab that barbarian. Okay, that's a hit. 19 slash animal cruelty. Oh, that applied to Ireland.
Can I?
You can there's an undo button.
that? Yeah.
There
Okay.
we go.
Slash number 2. Ooh. Wait. That's with the yes. Okay. 23 more.
I'm going to use Protector's Sacrifice.
Oh, okay. Aethelric describe. So.
I take 9 of it.
Uh-huh. Nice.
So, which is about 3, 6, 9. Yeah.
Okay, so you take 14 damage, Bobo.
Okay, thank you.
Wait a second. Why did it give me 11? I should have taken minus 9. 9 is 47. That's what I'm looking at.
Bob.
So I take 14.
Yeah. Do you know how to
Okay.
apply? Yeah. Okay, got it. And then here's a third strike. Attack 3 times.
Guys, I'm almost a half health.
No, you are. You're standing up to this guy, Bobo.
All right. So Bobo does not appreciate that, and Bobo is going to try to gore him with his antlers first.
Uh-huh.
Rykar. Cool. Blesses our
That's a hit. Oh, this would have been a nimble dodge, but that wouldn't have affected it.
Okay.
Okay.
So it is 14 damage.
Okay. Oh, I have the boss bar mod, by the way. I'm gonna let y'all see.
Oh.
All right. Then Bobo is going. So that was going to be my quickened action. Was the attack to start with.
Uh-huh.
Then he is going to use combat grab.
Mm-hmm.
Try to grapple him. Looks like a hit.
In my mind, he's using his horns to attach.
Yeah, so that's 24 damage.
Nice.
And then for my third action, so I have a question. Did I have 2 hero points, one to start the session and then one for roleplay, or did I just have one total?
Yeah.
And you used one
both got one.
earlier, I think.
I used one. I did use one. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
So I had 2 and I used one. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Then I just want to make sure before I suplex this guy that's what happened. So Bobo is going to try to suplex him. So make an unarmed melee strike against the creature you have grabbed or restrained. On a success, the target lands prone. On a critical success, the target lands prone
All right.
and takes an additional 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
All right, his eyes widen as he's lifted from the ground and he's trying to resist.
All right.
It's like in the movies when they grab you by the neck.
Yeah.
Please work.
Shoot. 15. Rolled a 7. What do we think his AC is? I hit him with 27 and a 34. But a 34 didn't crit, which means his AC is at least 25.
I think with the nimble dodge, it's probably like 24 and then up to 26 or something like that. That area.
Right, but I mean, nimble dodge, he has to pick a specific attack. You can't just nimble
I
dodge
didn't
the whole round,
apply
right?
the nimble dodge effect, FYI.
Oh, so it's more like 23. Medic.
I'm gonna use my hero point and see if I can suplex this guy, just because it's so cool. I want it to work. Oh shit! All right. Well, no suplex for me, but I released the grapple either way.
Oh, right.
And then, as my fourth action, I'm going to run under the horse.
Right, you can't do that. Yep.
Wonderful.
Okay. That reminds me of my tank video build. Did you guys watch that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Amiri needs to be big.
Yes.
Big.
A true tank lets people go inside under them.
Yes, that's right.
Look,
All right.
the best tank at the war was the T-34, and that's always got guys strapped to every side of it. So, same principle applies.
Who's this guy gonna go after? They tend to be attracted to people who. Aila just seems to be singing songs and being pleasant. It's kind of sus, but it's not particularly immediately threatening. That mouse though was an issue. So here we go. It's gonna walk through here. Can't flank the mouse because of stuff. Interesting.
Well, no one to flank with, is there?
All right, I think. Oh, doesn't have the deception skill. Did this guy try to intimidate you before? I feel like it didn't. It was the other one. So here comes,
I don't recall.
So here comes a strike attempt against the mouse. Okay, that's a hit.
Now,
Wait,
it says
no,
I'm
no,
off
no.
guard, which I'm
That's
not.
not true.
And also, do I have cover from the horse and the knight?
Good question. I think that is if
You spend the action to take cover.
Okay.
No. Cover
Take cover would
if a creature
increase
between you
it.
and the target is 2 or more sizes larger than both you and your target. Oh. However,
Okay.
so though this is kind of not that situation. It's kind of you're underneath. So I'm gonna roll a d20 because I don't know how I'm gonna rule this. So if I roll high, it's better for the GM. Okay. We'll say no +1 bonus to this time.
Okay. Does the
Wait, but the
I guess
lesser
24 does
cover
hit
is
with,
reality.
off guard.
What I just read was about standard cover. So
Yeah, I think creatures get lesser cover with no.
I think you will have lesser cover, and I miss.
yes?
And then last action would be to stride, and Megan's right in my face. Okay, next is the mage, who is going to
Are you running away?
sustain floating flame.
That's the bad guy.
Oh, whoops. All right, I was distracted.
It's a guy.
How come Google doesn't find floating flame? Because there's a D&D floating flame that's getting in the way. The big
Did you-
dad.
Flooding flame to PF2E.
AON PRD. Can you sustain it more than once in a turn? I think so. Yep. It's gonna try to get off. She's gonna put it through all three of you. And, yep, just the three of you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So make reflex saves.
Reflex save.
All four of you, actually. Okay, that's a success for Aethelric. Success for Bobo.
Yeah. Essentially.
Critical failure for Dorn.
I'm going to use that second hero point, I think.
Okay.
You have a 5% chance of rolling better. No, a 90% chance of rolling better. A 95%
I like
chance.
that. Is there a reroll button or
Click the
You
number.
right-click.
Sorry?
If you right-click on your name versus reflex saving throw,
Alright, we'll keep the new results.
Yay.
Better?
Regular failure.
Yeah. We take those here.
Okay, here's the damage. 11.
so half.
The roll for the horse as well, which I believe is a regular failure too.
Okay, and she moves farther.
Resistance to fire? Is that something that comes later?
Next is Ernest.
All right. Well, he's killed everyone within range of his bow, so he's gonna have to change where he's standing so that there's others in the range of his bow. Why is it not letting me move you?
Are you,
There we
yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, it is annoying that the ruler's turned off. Hold
yeah.
on. Let me figure where I want to go. My speed is 30
Yeah.
feet.
I
So I'm
actually
gonna
don't
go
have
to-
things turned off. It's just that some mods are either... They actually don't even appear in my module list right now because of version 12, or they just don't work as intended. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 30 feet. I measured it.
Nice.
All right. I am going to recall knowledge about this Rykar guy.
Uh-huh.
So that's
You,
plus 12.
7, 9, 23. You have plus 12. You succeed.
Okay. Appears to be another rogue type. Lowest save.
Okay. He, like his brethren, is weak-minded.
Another dum-dum, guys. And then, ooh, that's right. This is the first time I'm actually benefiting from blustering this combat, so I have a plus 15 to attack.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Versus off guard. Oh.
crap! That was
Alright,
bad.
this guy's still fast.
Huh?
So that's a miss.
Hold on. So that was a 7 on the die. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll using a
Okay.
hero point, and totally hit this time. Ha!
That's a hit.
Yes.
There we go.
And let's do some damage.
Okay, 19. Okay. Sergeant Dorn.
Right. Okay, we're at a nicely favorable spot here for a few things. So, first action, I will raise a shield. Second, I will activate. What's the name of it again? What's the thing called? Devoted Guardian. And I will select. I think I have to pick one person for this. Yeah, put it in here. I will select Bobo as an adjacent creature. As long as my shield is raised and the creature remains adjacent to me, the creature gains +1 circumstance bonus or AC, or because this is a tower shield, +2.
Nice.
Nice.
So adjacent to me involves pretty much every empty square around the horse as well. So if you stay within that space or that area,
Okay.
you're golden. That is 2 actions there, and I will third action I will strike at Riker
Oh,
because my
so-
lance has reach.
That's cool. Devoted Guardian mounted gives you more reach, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, all these like archetypical knight-related things seem to mesh well together. It's weird.
I know. It's like the thought of these things.
It's funny how
the things I discovered on this path.
It's funny how Pathfinder Second Edition can actually let you play the character that you want to play instead of,
Wild.
you could be a mermaid, bard.
Yeah.
So we're right there. I will make.
Did you all watch it? I'm mad
Yes.
because there's not a lot of views on it. Okay, good.
Best build video ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, now my wife is hoping that her champion dies so she can play that mermaid.
Wouldn't that be a fun character? Oh, wait, who are you
It
attacking?
would.
Oh,
The lance has a reach weapon too?
Yep.
Oh!
Yep.
Okay, go do your thing. Roll damage.
This actually doesn't get any of the bonuses from things I didn't move, but we'll make sure this is all correct. Oh, it's also deadly as well. It's got an extra D8.
Jeez. Okay.
29.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
All right. He looks fanatical. He is still fighting.
so close. So close. I will. The horse gets a free action. I'm just going to move out of the flaming sphere. Oh, motherfucker. Horse, come with me, not just me. But yeah, that doesn't break adjacency for you, so you can still move around me and get that bonus to AC, and that is my turn.
Okay, the numb ruffian
My shield is ready.
is going to kind of failed all of his intelligence checks. Is just going to run up to the knight and attack him.
Just make sure my AC is in the right state. Got it.
All right.
That's right. Everyone should just ignore the archer. You can kind of see through him anyway. He might not be there.
Okay, here's a miss. And also is going to kind of move around. Just knows this is kind of not a good... This fight is not going their way. Aethelric.
Yes, Aethelric. I need to check something real quick.
Oh.
If I did... Oh, I just barely can't get both of them in that. And I don't want to get the dragon in
There's
there.
the third dimension.
Oh.
I don't know if the cages are a factor to you at all.
No, I was trying to get Sazella and a ruffian into fireball, or else it's not really worth it if I cast it on just one character. So we're not going to do that. What we are going to do, however, I want to stay in the... I can do that if I just stay where I'm at. 5, 10... You know what? We're going to do this. We are instead going to cast Rejuvenating Flames.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to... But before we do that, we're going to use Widen Spell first. So we're going to place the 15-foot cone. We want to shift, but it's actually a it should hit 20 feet out. So it should hit. Oh, but it's not going to hit him anywhere if I place it there. All right, we'll just do the
Wait,
15-foot
20-foot cone will include this guy, won't it?
I don't know how to make it a 20-foot cone.
Yeah, but did you want to expand it to 20 feet? Because it will reach the
I
guy.
do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what we're going to do. And
Okay.
I do it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, and that would be it would give Bobo, Sergeant Dorn, the Hort, Valerian hit points, and it takes, with a reflex save, it takes the ruffian would take damage. of this variety. Not much, but it's some.
Okay. It,
My allies will gain 7 hit points, and my enemy will fail
Whoops.
this
Whoops.
and take 7 fire damage.
Nice.
And that's 3 actions. And also, I get my Phoenix Blood Magic effect.
and also as part of the spell, there's a spell effect you can drag on, +1 to Fortitude saves. It will not factor in this fight, though, but FYI. Aila.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna say though, actually, this guy looks like he's trying to run away. I don't
Yeah,
think.
well,
I don't think he was gonna surrender, but he is gonna run away. He's like,
Yeah. Thinking. Hold on.
and let me ask the group, what's your attitude? Do you want to play it out? That's something I should have asked. Do you like to kill things, play it out, or do you prefer to
I mean,
have
we're
your
gonna
fight called
get
at a certain point?
creature parts or monster parts from them, so let them go.
The thing is, Ernest is in the group, and he can kill from a distance.
Yeah, true.
Don't
Uh,
care about on me.
Well, I would
Ernest is-
ask for some attack rolls, actually, to see if he gets far away.
Yeah. But I'm willing to let if everyone is fleeing, Ernest is willing to let them go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not working.
Are we not worried that they're going to come back and get us later?
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I think in Isla's mind right now, yeah, and like, I don't know. I don't think Isla cares much for somebody who would put other people in cages, and so she really, yeah, she's not gonna care about killing these people necessarily, because yeah, they attacked us first, and now they're doing this.
I mean, we
It's not good. We don't like it.
get out of this situation.
Yeah, exactly. We gave them a chance too. It's like, yeah. So, sorry, to take my turn. Isla is going to move, I think, right. Oh, You know what? I'll try to get adjacent to the horse actually. So we'll go over there. That work? No. Oh, because I'm on the wrong mode. Sorry, guys. This one, right? This one. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so right there, and then we're going to electric arc.
Nice.
So actually, hold on. These two. Oh, and hold on. 50. Boop. Can I do that? There we go. Yeah. So Ronald, I have him targeted now. I can do that again. Actually, hold on.
Ooh,
See if
electric
this
arc.
works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, which ones are you targeting? Oh, I see. There's.
Oh, sorry.
I have it on my screen.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, this mod, the PF2E tool belt lets me roll in the chat, and then it highlights the result, and I can then click the result. Rykar critically succeeds, and the other takes half damage. Was that a nat 20 by Rykar? Did you see it?
If his he got a result
Yeah.
of 37.
Yeah, that's that. You can hover over the number, and it says by 15. So.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting that you see that, because I don't see that. I have this special display.
Oh yeah, I just see a little. It says he got a 37, and if you hover over, it says DC 22, success by 15.
Okay. He's a bad man. He is running. 30. 60.
Oh wow, he's fast.
Bobo. Oh, he has a. No, he ran 75 feet. He actually should run 3 more. Okay. All right, Bobo.
All right.
Oh, he's hasted. Oh, but he's not that fast though.
What's that?
He has a 20-foot speed. Oh wait, he's raging. He has a 30-foot speed.
I'm raging. I have a
He's
30
an angry, hasted mouse.
Yes. All right. So 30 feet.
In fact, he can
between
overtake this
there.
guy every round for as long as haste is in effect.
Yep.
This mouse is just chasing after him.
Oh my god, the visuals on this.
Yeah.
I would be terrified.
Like, yes, a mouse
like a
just
horror movie.
chasing you, and then ramming you with its horns. Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Give
great.
it a shot,
Not great.
And then he's going to use sudden charge and charge this guy and attack him.
He has sudden charge too.
Oh my
He can
god.
attack twice every turn while he's running.
Well, no, because one of them specifically has to be a strike or a move. You can't use it for anything you want. Unfortunately, I wish I could.
No, but you can move 3 times. One of those 3 times would be from sudden charge.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit.
Sure.
Cool.
All right.
And you would have the free strike from sudden charge plus the bonus strike from haste. 12 damage. Oh, he had 10 hit points. He falls to the ground with the mouse's antlers in his backside.
All right. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then for my last action, go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
He's going after the other one.
All right.
Okay.
That's Bobo's turn.
All right. Happy ruffian, not so happy, is trying to get out of here. And she's also booking it. She has a speed of 25. So what does the group want to do here?
Bad. That is not enough.
The thing
not
is,
enough.
the mouse. I'm going to say the mouse is going to succeed at taking down this mage because that mouse is crazy.
The other one can get away. The other one can get away.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hunt them down or anything.
And on my turn, I was going to
Shoot some pot shots.
take out the numb ruffian because they're still within range of my bow, and
All right.
so I would recall knowledge, do the action for the
Okay.
extra sneak attack, and then attack.
All right. So this
And-
one guy gets away. The mouse will take
Happy to
down
go.
the mage.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I was maybe hoping to ride down after one of them, not actually take them down, but here, yield, see if we get any information out of them. But the only guy who seems to maybe be alive in this situation is actually kind of far, so
You're on a horse. You can catch up.
I can go 80 around. The horse can only take 2 actions
Oh yeah,
max.
the minion thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But
you
then-
can some folks can run faster than horses.
Well, this guy goes 75 around, so you'll eventually reach him.
Oh, he's fucked. I got 10 foot reach in the lands, man.
After like 2 minutes.
He says,
Oh
man.
you move
I
80
don't-
feet around while the mouse moves 120 feet.
The horse can keep going all day.
All right. All right. So let's tell me what you do now. I think you have there's a fallen mage. The numb ruffian's down.
All right.
What is our aftermath? The people in the cages are saying, "Thank you, thank you. We don't know who you are, but you are our heroes." And the dragon is.
How do you know we're going to let you out then? I mean, we are, but what I'm saying is maybe you were celebrating prematurely.
I still have plenty of.
I mean,
fire.
again, we are
One of
letting
them
you
is a
out.
child and looks at his mom and says, "Is he a
I
bad
was just
man?"
gonna glare at Ernest and start letting people out. Like, come on, like.
What I'm
All
saying
right.
is they made an assumption based on very little information. That's
So,
all.
am I able-
Isla just rolls
His
her
mom
eyes.
just,
like,
you know, scolds him and
come on.
says,
Anyway,
"Stop
while the rest of
trusting
you are
strangers.
ignoring
That's
it,
what
I
got
am
us into
going-
this mess."
I am going to figure out what this dragon's about.
Yeah, you
And
guys
I'm
gotta
going
talk to
to-
the dragon.
Yeah, approach the
I
dragon
don't
and I'm-
know. And
And I'm going to say, I am sorry, I do not speak Draconic. Do you speak Hallett? Or Taldane? Or Fey? Or...
just starts going through the language.
Someone in this group speaks Draconic.
I do not.
Jotun? I speak Jotun.
Oh, no one does in this group actually.
No
let
one
me
does?
let me look up something.
Is it safe to assume I'm able to wrangle that last guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk him back at Lance point, you know. Maximum reach away from just a little poke in the back if he slows down too much.
All right. It looks at you with menace, but that just seems to be it's like resting evil face. You don't know if it's necessarily hostile. I mean, it clearly was a prisoner to the burning mammoths.
I mean, enemy of my enemy, but it is a white dragon. And so is the ruler of this entire valley.
Do we have any means of assessing this creature?
We can see if it beats a fire.
Does it
I'll let
understand
you
us?
know if there's a fight, then you guys will have mutual cover with each other. They can to each other.
Man, I'm pretty sure I have line of effect inside the cage.
You definitely have
For
line of
a
effect.
I think I can poke through the bars.
There is a lock on this cage.
I'm sure that we could find the keys.
Do I have a spell?
All right. Your freed prisoners are walking around, jumping around. The boy is skipping around. They haven't had a chance to be mobile for a long time.
Oh, but the last, was it? Is he the happy ruffian? Yeah, the happy ruffian is one who got away. But the happy ruffian in happy ruffian, not happy ruffian.
He was
Put him in one of the
straight-
cages.
He was an odd one. He was smiling during the combat.
Is he still smiling in the cage?
Wait, I thought we were talking about the ruffian.
Yeah, the happy ruffian.
Yeah. Oh, you put him in the cage?
Yeah, like I walk him back and
Oh,
once the prisoners
yeah,
are released, I'll
he's
put him in
smiling
there.
now.
It seems like the best place for him.
Yes.
But I think maybe he can understand us and speak to us.
He can.
What's this dragon doing in a cage here?
Well, we captured him. Ivarsa wanted it.
Varsa is one of the leaders.
Ivarsa is the leader,
Yeah.
not the burning mammoths.
Yeah.
She's the one that caused the avalanche that actually gave us a huge advantage in the end. So she's not very intelligent either, it seems.
I'm pretty
Maybe
sure
she's a double agent.
all in it.
Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but this Varsa and the other larger white dragon, they're in league, correct?
Ivarsa is not in league with no.
No, and that's what this guy says. No, Venexus declined to work with Our Lady, and so we took her brother, and then motions over to the dragon.
Oh, brother.
Yes.
Oh,
But do you think Avexis would want her brother back? I mean, that would bring her to us. Assuming she cares about her kin.
Well, we've been holding this dragon for weeks, and
so that would be a no.
she has flown over this place a couple times. I think she knows.
Yeah,
She seems not
no.
to care.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Have you been able to communicate with the dragon?
none of us know how to speak its tongue. So we just would share some of our meat with it. We were going to wait
Come
for...
on, dragons are intelligent creatures. Surely you talk something other than draconic.
I'm looking at the stats of this level dragon, and nope. No, the higher level one speaks common, but nope.
Oh, so this is a pretty young dragon.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty much the only way they would be able to get into a cage.
Yes, we took what we could. Venexus is a more fearsome creature. But yeah, we've been waiting months here, and I'll answer your questions. I saw what you did to my buds. I'll tell you everything. But we were waiting here for it's been at least 3 months now for Varsa to come back. Gonna show her that we caught this thing, but you got us first.
So you're still unaware that you have the Nexus's kin in your hair?
Say it again?
Yes. So your leader is unaware that you even have this beast? Or is she?
Yeah, she no, she doesn't know.
I think Aila will have been checking prisoners, make sure they maybe giving them some medicine checks and stuff while this is happening.
Well, the question becomes, do we think it's a good idea to release the dragon?
The Sataki are telling you no.
Explain.
This is well, actually, no. I take that back completely. That did not happen. I did not. I did not say that. I did not. Because
I did not.
because they are scared of Venexus, and they say Venexus would love to have her brother back.
And that brings up the ethics of, is it okay to just leave the dragon in the cage?
Oh, ethics was never a huge part of my studies, so I don't know.
I mean, technically we're not, if we just left it in the cage and we left, technically we are not killing it.
No, we are.
But through our actions, we're allowing it to die.
That's
Yeah,
not
if you
something
left
we
it
can
there and
abide.
didn't feed it, it would die.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's. I don't think that is. Well, actually, I guess that would be an ethical question.
I'm at a moral crossroads here myself. For one, if I were to allow this dragon to go, and then find out later that it is as evil as its kin, something I could not abide by. But if it is innocent, I cannot leave it here to die through inaction.
Well,
Not
if we
something I'm
rest
willing to
long
do.
enough, I can focus my abilities and have more fire, which, I mean, come on, I can probably do some damage with fire on this sort of dragon. I mean, you're trained with such things, Ernest. You would know. Are dragons? Are these kind of dragons weak to fire?
My Arcana is plus 12.
Better than mine.
You want to find out?
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead and make a recall knowledge.
All right, they are weak to fire.
Yes, they are weak to fire, but
In terms of actions and the like for the day, in terms of exploration, where do we sit with that at the moment?
We've used our exploration action for the day.
No,
So it
we
seems like when-
reconnoitered, and assumedly during our reconnoitering, we discovered this place.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
So it seems like we're not going anywhere quickly, and neither is that thing while it's in that cage. this may be a better problem for the morning. Now, if we've rested up a bit, licked our wounds.
That is true. That you are cleric with the divine power. Would you be able to prepare us a spell, perhaps in the morning, that would allow us to better, in your prayers, to help us better communicate with the dragon?
That is something I could do. I would need to, meditate on it.
Yes, obviously. I understand how you pray to gain your divine power and stuff and everything like that. I'm very well educated. I know these things. But also I've seen how you operate from traveling with you, so I know these
Indeed.
things.
Sorry, let me look up
It's been remastered to include speaking the language if it's heightened to 3rd. If it's heightened to 4th...
Comprehend language?
Yeah, I can, so what I can do is I can just switch out Know the Way for 1 day. Because I think Know the Way doesn't really do that much if we're moving into normal, like, not difficult terrain on the hex map, basically. Which it doesn't seem like we will be, so it's fine. I could lose it for a day and get so remind me, guys, it's called tongues, or is that what it's called?
It's called translate.
Translate is translate.
I think it's like smooshed together now with tongues.
Yeah, they smooshed a bunch. They did that with a lot of spells, which is actually good idea and good design.
Okay,
anyway.
cool.
They streamlined it, unlike that complex game called D&D.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
When it's heightened to
we
4th
do
rank,
that.
you get to benefit 10 creatures. You can all talk to.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we are 6th level and can only cast up to 3rd level spells.
Alas.
Unless all of a sudden we got
So
600
somebody's gonna have to translate for the group.
What is
Yeah, that can be
XP
Aila.
at? Oh, I forgot to do
Oh
this
no,
thing.
actually we should because I can target 1 creature, so I could give it to Aethelric. So let's give it to Aethelric.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan to me.
All right.
the target. Yeah, the target doesn't have it. Doesn't say. Yeah, it's just 30
Yeah, it doesn't
feet.
say
Yep.
self or anything.
Targets 1 creature within 30 feet. Yep.
Cool. We only get an hour with it, but
I mean, look at this.
That's
We already
fine,
got
that that's all we need.
That's more than enough for us to decide if.
yeah, I agree.
Now, obviously, the dragon's going to do whatever they can to get us to free them. So.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
we might be able to learn more information about his sister.
My
Yes.
award, my module that lets me award XP to the group isn't working, but you all get 120,
Ooh, severe encounter. Nice.
and it should so that the new characters, your current XP should be 470.
Good. 4-7.
That includes the XP we just got.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. It
Hey,
is
both of
now
my
the
characters.
morning.
So,
Oh, and
can we
you did
hand wave
find
healing up overnight?
you did find
Yeah,
some,
Aila can.
Yeah.
you did find
I mean, we can do it.
4
Alright.
potions.
2 people with lay on hands too, so we should be good.
You did find 4 potions and a glob of clay. Anyone want to try to identify them?
I will, because it only takes me a minute, and I can't critically fail.
Nice.
So I'm always the first one who should do it.
Okay. This is what you believe them to be.
Which means it is what they are, because I cannot critically fail.
Oh, nice. I don't have to deal with my shenanigans. I usually
Exactly.
have do shenanigans to the new players.
Yeah.
I put 2
that-
unidentified
it's a-
objects in, and then I.
It's a very nice thing. It even has a special rule if the thing's cursed. Because normally, if you critically fail on a cursed item, you get what it would be if it wasn't cursed. But now you just don't identify it with the feat, so it's nice.
Yeah. Okay, 2 potions of cold resistance, 2 potions of disguise.
Nice.
What? Did I put in cold retaliation? No. Potion of resistance. Is this it?
If the dragon turns out to be a bollocks, it'd be a good thing to scoff before letting it out. Or doing a weird fight between bars.
And then the last item is some malleable clay that you can put onto a weapon.
Oh, what a boring name for an item.
Yeah.
Clay's already malleable. It's clay.
Yep.
Not if it's fired and like molded and fired. Then it's just a
Oh.
brick.
This
Oh, I got
one-
the pottery merit badge when I was in Boy Scouts. I know that.
This one looks more useful than most talismans. You get to make it for a whole minute be a different physical damage type.
Interesting.
And all you have to do is be trained in the weapon, which why would you be wielding the weapon with this talisman without it being trained in it? That would make no sense.
All right.
Yeah,
What do you-
you can change it for every attack too, which is kind of nice.
As our do we want to have this conversation before we wrap up?
Sure.
Chat with our friend
Yeah.
here.
It works out better.
Yep.
All
So-
right.
Here we go. Well, now that I've learned how to speak your language, my name is Aethelric. What's yours?
All right. His eyes widen when you speak his tongue. Fezerod.
Well, it's nice to meet you. It really is. So we have a little conundrum here. You're in a cage, and now we're kind of, responsible for you. So ultimately, we would like to have this to be a positive outcome for everybody. Now, if I let you go from your cage, you're not going to immediately try to attack and kill us. I mean, that wouldn't be very beneficial for your situation. At least I don't think. Would that be a safe assumption?
You speak many words.
Okay. I will change how I speak. If I let you go, will you attack me?
He understood you. He's just kind of annoyed by you. He's
Oh, let's still say that.
he says I will not hurt if I'm
Okay.
free.
Okay, that checks off one of the boxes because I really don't want to. I don't want to fight you. I don't. I
Now,
will if I
I'm-
have to.
If you're wondering, you guys could ask me to do a secret sense motive check, and also if I were lying, I would do a secret lie check, FYI. And his cadence and his manner of speaking seems to shift as he says he's not going to hurt anyone. It's not his usual way of speaking.
I
Interesting.
have the intimidating glare feat, so I would like to just kind of be bad cop eyeing him the entire time this is going on.
Well,
Because I do have the
think
Dragon
Okay.
Slayer oath as a second
Because
level
I'm
feat,
the-
so
All
Yeah.
right, he kind of like
because I'm-
with
I'm the
his
only one
body
that
language
actually-
kind of slinks backward a bit in the cage.
so I am technically the only one that actually knows what he's saying. So I will. Do I believe him?
You don't believe him.
I don't believe him. Okay. Now, I really don't want to fight, and I do have certain abilities that you might not want to mess with. I do know that dragons of your kind and fire just don't get along. You might have seen some of my abilities yesterday during our engagement. So it really would be in your best interest not to fight me or my friends. But I've got some questions.
All right, he kind of kind of leans backward, like the way a cat does, like less aggressive posture.
Where's your sister?
In the palace.
Good place for someone. In the palace. What other? And then I switch back to Howlett. What other questions should I ask?
What questions have you asked so far?
Oh, I asked. I made it very clear that if I let him go, he's not to attack me, and that I will burn him if he does. But I don't believe him. He says that his sister is in the palace. What other questions should I ask?
Do you know where the palace is?
That's a very good question. Switch back to Draconic. And where is this palace?
Yuba.
Can you spell that?
It sounds a little like the name of the village you were told about.
Okay. All right. Well, it's in that village, that place thing that we know about that I can't.
The main settlement in the valley.
Yeah.
Oh well, in that case, we're headed that direction anyway. Good to know.
Okay. I don't even know what other questions to ask. Those come up for me.
Well, I mean,
What's the group want to do?
The thing is, if I let him go, he's going to attack us. We're all at full health. We're all at full.
I think that it's probably more noble to allow it out and not just stab it while it's caged up. So if we free it and it attacks us, I think that we can handle it.
Sister Cinder would if we let it go, it gives it the opportunity to not attack us.
Yes.
If we just attacked it in the cage, that would be very sporting, and I don't. Does anybody have any other questions?
You might. Oh,
go ahead. No, by all means.
You may think of a better way to phrase this in your own words, but do you think you could get a better assessment of the, not necessarily the plan, but say we let it out of the cage, it flies off, it does no harm to us. What's it going to do then? Maybe not an actual plan, but just how does this thing live?
Okay, back in Draconic. When I let you go, you said you weren't going to attack me. Where would you go? What does a dragon like you do?
I feed.
You feed. Now you're not going to feed on us, right? You're not going to feed on us, are you?
It kind of looks at the horse briefly and says, "You're not tasty." To the group. You're too small.
To Howlett, I think he's gonna eat your horse. Anyways, back to Draconic. Okay, so you go and you feed. I mean, would you go back and report to your sister about us and spill the tea, as the kids say?
I will not say anything. Kind of looking shifty to the side.
That is very noble of you. I appreciate that. I really do. That's very interesting. All right, back to Howlett. Yeah, he's gonna attempt to eat your horse, and he's gonna go tell his sister about us.
I don't think he's going to eat the horse.
Oh, he's
There's
gonna
a lot of
try.
us.
He's gonna try to eat the horse.
I ask. Okay, here's a good question. Ask him. What benefit would we gain from allowing him out of the cage?
It's a very good question.
What will he give us?
He looks. Can
All
I
right.
ask that?
Yeah. So I'm curious. What other than you not eating us, which would be very noble of you, and not telling your sister about us, that would be also very nice. What benefit would we get from just letting you out of the cage? Because I mean, we could just leave here and then you'd have to get out on your own, and we don't want to do that. But we would like some sort of compensation, perhaps, for letting you go. What could you offer us?
He says I will not tell her about you. I will say that you're nice.
Well, you can't not tell her about this and also say we're nice.
You don't know any.
I don't know
Yeah.
what she said. Never mind.
And
That would be that is so kind of you to not tell her about us, but also to tell her that we're nice. I appreciate that. Yeah. Back to Hallett. Yeah, he ain't gonna give us anything. He's gonna try to eat. He's gonna try to eat the horse. He's trying to kill us, and he's gonna tell the sister about us if he doesn't kill us.
Aethelric, I have.
Well, in that case, I personally see no reason to let him out. I'm also not totally partial to firing arrows into the cage until he's dead. I don't want to do that necessarily either. But I also know that just leaving him, he'll die, and honestly, I'm more okay with that. So,
Aethelric, could you ask him one final question for me?
Of course.
One thing I want to make clear, he hasn't. You don't know how strong this cage is, and you don't know. Someone can examine it. Who has a check?
I have
What is this
crafting.
All right.
Plus 12.
All right. You think that it is sturdy, however, maybe not enough to withstand a dragon. Could have been
Maybe
combined
the
threat
threat of a
of
He's
maybe
in
the cage
there
combined with the
with
threat of
guards.
attack.
Hmm?
What?
It could
He's
have
in
been-
there because he wants to be.
Well, it might be that
No.
combined with having to break out of the cage and having the beings around him to attack him.
It's
might have
also
been
shackled.
the combination of the two.
Yeah. It's also shackled inside. It has these like binds in it, so
Right.
it would have multiple obstacles. Yeah.
Yeah, and having people around that were there to make sure he doesn't get out as well would be an extra thing. So, so it's possible that if we do leave, he'll be able to get out because there's no threat of anyone attacking him.
And he hasn't actually breathed whatever it is that white dragons breathe.
Ice, cold.
Yeah.
White.
Yes, they breathe white.
And there's nothing stopping him from doing that right now.
No.
I say we
Not
let him
technically,
out. What's the
no.
worst that could happen?
I
He can
mean,
eat
he
you.
is.
He's not going to eat me. I'm very strong.
Aila has calm, so I think if he tries to attack us, that'll be the first thing she'll try to drop on him, but we'll see.
Aethelric, could you ask him a final question for me?
Yeah.
As directly as you can, ask him, when feeding, would he eat a humanoid without thinking? And before Aethelric goes to ask that question, I'm going to demoralize the dragon.
Okay. Make an open
So I'm
roll.
not intimidating glare, so I take no penalty to it. So
All right. You can make a roll.
31.
Nice.
Ah, that is a critical success.
Wow.
That will affect any attempts to lie or anything like that he tries to do. Just
Yeah. If
In fact, I think it's more in keeping for that to have been actually an aid check. So +4 to this next. What's about to happen?
okay. So yeah, if when you when you feed, would you hesitate at all to eat a humanoid?
This is not him talking. This is your GM saying, Let's see here. He says, kind of blinks and kind of seems honestly surprised by the question. Says, tastes bad. I
He
tried it
says
once.
that. Oh. He says that humanoids taste bad.
Too many bones.
Very bony.
And there's a quick glance again towards the horse.
But your horse, on the other hand, or other wing, perhaps.
Yes, but do you have barding on your horse? Because barding makes all the difference for flavor and profile and stuff.
Got a big shield.
Yeah, he just holds this big shield around it. That's what he does.
So here's
Honestly,
an
it
idea.
works. It works better than Barry.
We let it go. If it decides it wants to attack us, we're at full strength.
I'll have a fight on its hands for sure.
We'll have a significant fight on his hands.
I've never rescued a dragon
Bobo.
before.
We have Bobo.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of fire spells.
Bobo is not able to grapple a large creature, is he?
He's not. He doesn't know that. But you and I know that.
Won't stop him from trying.
That's right.
I personally still don't see the benefit
Wait, I think
of releasing him, but at the same time, I defer to the group.
all right. Those who have strong opinions speak.
Yeah, I think Aila would just kind of look at Aethelric and nod in agreement. I think that's pretty much how she feels too. If he's gonna fight us,
This is my thoughts as.
and if he doesn't fight us, then maybe he'll owe us a favor somewhere down the line.
Right.
You never know.
Dragons are intelligent creatures. They're not, as far as I'm aware, inherently evil. They can choose to not be evil.
They can.
And
No creature is
I think
inherently
I'm-
evil. Not anymore.
Well,
I
white
think
dragons
giving-
don't exist anymore, technically, but but I'm gonna say alignment's
They have-
gone, but this white
they have
dragon
said
is
that-
not exists.
they have said that they don't see there's nothing within the rule set that would within the. They said they just wanted to kind of do new dragons. They said that they didn't necessarily have to move away from having them. They'd have to move away from the chromatic and
Okay, it was an IP
and
thing.
and metallic dragons. They'd have to move from chromatic and metallic, but they wouldn't have to move away from having dragons of specific colors. So they could still have white dragons. And they said if there's some time in the future that they feel that they could do it well and do it justice, that they would bring those back and remaster them. So they're not completely out.
Okay, all right.
They're just
so
legacy
are
content.
people for opening the cage and unlocking the
I
units?
think it's honestly, and then okay, let's metagame here. What would get us more experience? Attacking a dragon that can attack back, or poking a dragon in it until it dies inside a cage?
Usually the rules are usually say that if you defeat the encounter in a social way, usually you get the same amount of XP as if you had done it violently. So
Right, but if it's basically helpless, there's very little XP in that.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
what trivializing an encounter kind of gives you the trivial XP reward. So
well,
Bobo was all for letting the dragon out.
yeah.
I
I think it's the right thing to do,
All right.
even though it's probably the more dangerous thing to do. I have other characters made up.
I mentioned it a couple of times, but I took the Dragon Slayer oath at 2nd level because I thought it'd be flavorful for what was going on in the thing. But it does give my a reaction effectively if someone takes takes damage from a dragon. Excuse me. I can give them resistance equal to 7 plus my level against all of it. So
Yeah.
we got tools.
My
we got
take
things.
on that oath is that it has to be someone against your deity's
Yeah,
mission,
which I've been trying to figure out.
which I don't think has been the case. That hasn't been apparent yet. Wait, I don't even know.
That's the-
I'm only now looking at
When
your
the-
deity.
I am going to say that once the remaster comes out, oaths will not be available until the new
I'll allow them. It's just
religion thing. But yeah,
It's just that they're not remastered until
The
that,
new religion
that
book.
book.
yeah, they won't be remastered until the religion book that's coming out in November,
hmm
I think.
You know your deity better
Um,
than I do, Dorn, but I actually am now looking at it for the first time. Okay.
It's kind of one of those things of it hasn't done anything. It's been sitting in a cage and kind of just sounds like a shithead teenage version of a dragon. So to be honest, and it's hard to assess whether or not this is a morally correct action to just
Okay.
put it down.
So if you let it go, it put. All right, if we look at it this way, if we let it go and it attacks us, it has made its choice, and therefore
Exactly.
we put it down. If we let it go and it leaves and it goes wherever, we can deal with it later on if necessary. Right now, because alignment doesn't exist anymore. The fact that it's a chaotic evil creature doesn't mean anything. If we kill it in the cage, I see that as killing something helpless.
You
And
know
it
that
just
is
doesn't seem
allied
right.
with the current formal ruler of this region, and the Sataki are not. You've heard their opinions about the current situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, to move things along, I know it's super late, or rather early, or late for one of our players. Is that the sun up? No, that's just a bright light.
Yeah.
You're letting him go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh wow,
Sun is up.
the sun is up. Crazy.
Horribly out of focus, but yeah.
I wonder
Well, the
what
sun's
flat
up.
earthers how they explain this. How would they explain this?
How is that
Okay.
possible?
Just flip it.
All right.
So the sun.
All right, their leader
It's
had
still out
a key
here.
actually that fits into this lock, and its eyes gleam as you start to unlock it, and kind of stretches, goes out, kind of does the little stretching their back thing like a cat does, and up, takes to the air. And it gives a roar, and the Sataki who are nearby all run for cover out of fear, but he's a beautiful sight, a magnificent thing taken to the skies and flying towards the east. Thus ended
Ernest
our,
is going to keep his eye on it as far as it goes
okay, and
until it's out of sight.
given that,
better not come back to bite
I
me,
will
God,
tell
it's
you
not gonna
that
give me
the
a third
direction
chance.
he's going in is. He's as the crow flies, as the dragon flies, right? Is
Yeah.
this way. Let me that.
I mean, I can see your. Oh,
There
okay.
we go. That's the direction.
Well, something tells me this isn't the last time we've seen that dragon.
Definitely not.
Whether or not our next encounter will come to blows or not, it's yet to be seen.
Bobo's going to scamper into the enclosure, and he's going to see if he can find any, like, sloughed off dragon scales to pick up?
There's a few scales, yes.
Oh, pile and a big old pile of dragon poo.
Yeah, dragon scat. Have it in every prison cell in RPGs. There's scat. I always mention. I never forget to mention it.
A lot of times they don't add it to the description, but when they do like a doo-doo, when they do a poop description, it's usually like, oh, they've been using this place as a latrine. The smell is so terrible that you can't bear to be in here for more than a few moments. It's like, great, thanks.
But on that note, I think while it's possibly making things worse for us down the road, I think this was the right thing to do morally. Because it's like, I just think of it, look, if like you have a chicken in a cage and you poke the chicken until it dies, the chicken couldn't do anything to you.
And I would argue a chicken's also not an intelligent creature, so I'd actually be more willing to do that to a chicken than a dragon.
If you let the chicken out and fist fight it, however.
That's fair game.
If you hit it enough, all the chickens will come in the area and come and attack you until you enter a building or leave the screen.
Yeah, I was about to say I've played enough Legend of Zelda games to know you don't mess with chickens.
Is our player still in this group who took notes on the map?
Oh yeah, that was me.
Oh, okay. All right, here's a good
I
place.
did all of the fun little maps and all of the fun little map notes, including the one where that we didn't find anything, and I just put boring.
Yeah, I saw that. I will say that the Sataki did see what your choices you made, which may or may not have consequences down the line.
Ooh. It's not like they're fighting the dragon.
And
Let them out too.
Oh, and we'll of course offer the Sutaki the safety of the following if they so choose, or if they've got family, obviously back in the main village.
Oh, okay.
Go back to your families, whatever it may
I'll
be.
get them any medical attention they would need as well.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
basically are just, eager to just get water and the usual stuff.
Yeah.
They thank you, and they say,
Honestly, they mad at us. They would have still be in the cages if it wasn't for us. So check yourselves there. We could put you back in the cages.
oh my God. The mother
Jesus.
with the child says, "You have a funny sense of humor," and then they proceed to walk off. They feel fine. They don't need an escort.
So I
All
assume
right.
this dragon probably is flying back to its sister towards
And-
their village.
And not telling her about us, but also telling her we're real nice. Or potentially getting eaten by your sister for having the audacity of getting caught.
He didn't. His intelligence was not animal intelligence. It was higher than that. But I did try to play him as
Dumb.
below average.
My thought is, if we get there and we have to fight his sister and he's still alive, maybe we could convince him that if he joined us, he could take her place.
Quite possibly.
You just identified his stupidity as a weak link.
You are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
I mean, there's also got to be a
knows?
bit of a
Who
wound
knows?
there. Like, oh, she flew over and didn't even fly down to just bite the lock off.
I know, bitch.
I just made a humorous observation. I did not intend that to rule anything out, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think we want to relieve Dorn here. I feel bad.
Yeah.
You haven't
Running
even
late.
had any sleep, so let's break now. Cast new players. You had fun?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Great time, but I'm so
Awesome. When do we next meet? When is it?
This was
2
a
weeks.
lot less combat than we normally do, but
what
there was
combat?
a lot of talking. So, like, there's a lot of, and it was only a 3-hour session instead.
Yeah.
So,
What did you say about the combat?
I was just saying this is typically less in the way of fighting than we
You're
normally
right,
do.
right.
This was a lot more role play,
Yeah.
especially bridged session.
Yeah, I was happy. All right, we meet again in 3 weeks. It looks like. According to my
Oh, 3
calendar.
weeks? Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Cool.
All right. We
Yeah.
had
Everybody.
a relatively good sized group of
Bench.
people watching us too this whole time. Okay. See
Bye-bye.
you all later, everybody.
Thanks for running, Ronald.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Later.